Ready to bitch about this stuff?
Okay, I've already started recording right when you said that, so it's great.
Oh,
Great way
perfect.
to start the
Perfect.
episode. I can't.
It's just gonna start with me saying you're ready to bitch about this stuff.
I can't. And you'll see from the title,
Uh-huh.
but also just like all right, everyone has
Welcome,
their
welcome, welcome back. Are we
yeah. Yep.
are we doing an intro?
Yeah, everyone has their opinions on it. But we're talking about the season finale of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars season 10. And
Yeah.
it's
I guess
rough
we can do kind of like a retrospective on like, because I mean, when we did our episode, we did just the first like two episodes,
because that was
and we
all that
talked
was
about the
released
Alyssa.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was the same night that we went to the Alyssa Edwards show. So I guess now we can talk about the finale, but also like maybe like a retrospect on like
Yes.
the season as a whole. You know.
Yep. So, what are
I'm
your notes? What do you got so far?
just I'm just starting with a sigh.
Well, I will say, no hate to the winner
No, no,
and amazing queen.
this
Like
isn't a
I
hate to.
no, amazing queen,
Yeah.
and I've always liked every season she's been in, and she
Hmm.
does a really good job. Like she definitely earned a lot, but like it production this season, man, I can't, I
Get out.
can't,
Get
I can't.
out. Like I'm sick. I'm about to be upset for the next hour thinking about it again. But
Yes,
yeah, for more context, we're talking about the Drag Race All Stars 10, and the aforementioned queen that we're talking about is the hey, if you haven't watched the finale, don't get spoiled for it now.
yes,
Because what imagine out of all the places that get spoiled for this All
yes,
Stars 10 finale, it would be us. But yeah,
yes.
it goes without saying, we're gonna spoil the entire season. If you don't care or you're just casually listening to this or whatever, have fun with that. But we're not going to be responsible for people getting spoiled. So if you don't want to get spoiled, last
Yeah,
chance, go catch up, come back.
yeah.
Anyway, our winner, Ginger Minge.
Ooh, I do. I
Hey,
look.
she's great. She
She's
is
great.
great.
She's super funny,
Hmm.
but the
Campy
issue,
queen, kind of like the connoisseur of like a campy
yeah,
lip sync. I would say campy lip sync is the
yeah,
key word there. It's a very specific style of lip sync. It doesn't. It's
it,
not supposed to always be a winning type of lip sync, in my
yeah,
opinion. But certain songs will call for like a campy lip sync because everybody has the queens always have their certain styles. Some people are dancers, some people are not. So like some people are campy and just play it up and do a bunch of silly facial
mm-hmm,
expressions, but not always does a winner make, in my opinion,
yeah.
that type of lip sync. Where do we even begin?
Okay.
I guess just are we just talk let's just face the riggery head on because I
It
don't know what
it. I will say, like well,
production was not being subtle
no,
at all this
when they
time
announced,
around.
I feel like when they announced the cast, it wasn't like
Uh-huh.
I didn't look at Ginger from the entire cast and go, "Oh, they're gonna make her win." Like
No.
I never got that vibe, even in
Right.
like, well, she wasn't in the first bracket, but like it didn't. I was like, oh, she's a contender. Everyone's a
Hmm.
contender. This is like an
Yeah.
even matchup. Like this will be good. The brackets are
Yeah.
pretty good. And but after like the first bracket, and when they get to like Ginger, it's like, oh, she wins the first challenge. Great, earned it. She wins the second
I
challenge.
don't
Then she
I
kept well,
honestly looking back,
yeah.
looking at the outfit that she was wearing, I don't even know if that was justified because
No, it wasn't. No. Tell the people what the outfit was.
so the challenge for the first, I mean, again, for context, she was in bracket 3. So by
Yeah.
the time we had gotten to bracket 3, I mean, they had their moments, but of the ratings kind of like dropped down, and people would say that of the three brackets, possibly bracket 3 was maybe like the lower ish, like
Yeah.
not as good as the first two because with bracket 2, you had the pink bracket, you had all the drama, all the good TV, and the
Yes.
first bracket was just like straight up like, oh, they're turning it, like they are talented, like
Yes.
buckle up. Like, remember how hyped we were after the first two episodes of Bracket One? We were like, oh my God, this is gonna be like
Yes.
great.
Yep.
And then now it was just like nosedive, just like. But anyway, when it went into Bracket 3, the first challenge was it was cute. They had a whole like Wicked for Good
Yeah.
like promo type thing, and it literally fell around. It felt even more special to us because it fell around the time that we went to New York and saw the musical Wicked. So it literally was like the day after or the day before. So it like felt really appropriate, but it was a design
Yeah.
challenge, and they had to make a good witch and a bad witch
Yep.
look or something.
It was.
And
Yeah.
I don't know, she just looked. They came out there. They
I
were
was not
paired
impressed.
for that challenge.
Yep.
It was her and Diabetti, and they came out there and literally with the color scheme and everything, they had the same color scheme to both of their outfits, and
Yes.
they literally looked like, you
Yep.
know what I thought of? I thought of Ursula from The Little
Mm-hmm.
Mermaid. That's
Mm-hmm.
literally what they both looked
Yep.
like. So there was not even like a thing of like, oh, like everybody else was like, Good Witch was one color and Bad Witch was the other
Yeah.
color. So they had distinction. The two of them were literally just the dresses were the same color, just like different
Yeah.
silhouettes. And I was like, what is going on? And Ginger's outfit was probably maybe the worst out of all of them,
Yeah.
now that I'm looking back on it. Because even like Cynthia and Alyssa's had like I don't know, like a narrative, like
Yes.
something cohesive, like something that set them apart from each other. Like you
Yep.
could there was a meme going around, and I'm gonna find it, but it was like do Ginger Minge and Diabetes look like Pain and Panic from
I
Hercules? Like
saw
they
that. I
literally
saw
look
that. Yes.
like
It's
they
so
look so
funny.
similar.
It's so
But I was
funny.
just like, I thought I was having a stroke. Like they were like, "Oh, you won the design challenge," and I'm like, "Hey,
No. So
Ginger, yeah,
the
go ahead,"
person
because
that
I'm just
can't
like,
the
I'm
per
reliving this whole entire thing. It's like PTSD.
out of everyone on that stage, and the
Uh-huh.
person that can't sew wins the
Oh, come
design
on, but like
challenge.
after all this time too is crazy. Okay, if
Yep.
you go on Drag Race once
Four
and you can't
times.
sew, fine. But if you keep coming back and you still can't sew, so I'm
Four
amazed by that
times.
when they
This
come
is
back
her
multiple
fourth
times and
time.
can't sew.
And she's not like she's a young queen either. That like you could
Right,
argue, oh,
right.
she's 19 years old, she's 20 years old, she's not gonna know how to. No, she's been here
She's like
four
honing her
times.
craft.
At some point, learn to do your job. Like learning to do
So
sewing is
that's a valid criticism that I think we do have of her. But I mean,
yes,
that's the one thing that people were bringing up is that
yeah,
it's like I don't know. It's
but
crazy because where's the caliber of like, oh, you need to be able to make a garment if you're awarding a garment that looks like that. It kind of
yes,
just makes it look like a joke, doesn't
yeah.
it? It kind of just
Mm-hmm.
makes it look like a joke.
Like
Oh, it was so bad.
drag is your job,
Yeah,
and sewing,
quite
knowing how to
literally.
make your own outfits is part of your job.
And here's the thing. Even if you don't want to learn how to sew, perfect example of somebody that can hot glue the shit out of something. I just got done rewatching season 6, and Ben de la Creme had some of the
Mm-hmm.
nicest looks that we've ever seen on Drag Race, all
Yep.
hot glue.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like, oh, I can't sew, I can't make a garment. No, you can hot glue, you can do other things. Like
Yeah.
people have made really good outfits doing that. So it's like you can't just do the thing, well, I don't sew.
Yes,
It
and
doesn't
it kind of
matter.
reminds me of like rest in peace
I
Chi
know I'm
Chi,
a
but like
hypocrite. I also can't sew. I also can't sew. I
but
know that.
I don't need to learn how to sew for my
That's
job.
true.
But
I'm
like
also not
but like
on
the
Drag
thing
Race.
and
So.
it reminds me of like Chi Chi, rest in peace. But in her season,
Right.
she didn't have a lot of money. And she
Right.
made it very apparent when she would talk to the judges and they would critique her work. Like, look at all these
Hmm.
people. Like, I don't have the money and I don't have this and I don't have that. And like Michelle
Yeah.
called her out on him. It's like, you don't need a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, you can still be successful and still do and make these amazing looks without the money.
Yeah.
So, like, you don't,
Yeah.
if you're not going to learn to sew and you don't want to learn to sew, you could still make a good outfit. But it was like not good. It was very boring. Like, it was not,
It was so simple. It was literally
yeah.
like it was literally just looked like almost looked like curtains like draped around
Yes.
her,
Yep.
and it was just like an ombre. Like it started as like a deep plum and then
Yeah.
would fade out to like a lavender.
Yep.
But there was nothing like I don't know. It's just
Yes.
like want like compared to.
Yeah. So
And
she.
honestly, of the two, if they were gonna pick like Diabetes look, I would be like, oh, okay, fine. Like at least it
Uh huh.
was more like intricate.
but
I felt crazy. I was like, what?
compared to the rest of the outfits,
Yeah, yeah.
Acid Betty, come on, her outfit was. I loved her outfit, Acid Betty.
They tore her outfit up too. I was like, what?
I
Like they
know.
were like,
I
oh,
really.
it's like uneven and blah. I don't know. The more that I'm watching the older seasons of Drag Race versus now, I just realized like how I get that over time your opinions can change and drag has
Yeah.
evolved over time, but they're hypocrites
Oh
sometimes, like
yeah.
big time.
Yep.
Big time. Big time. I was like laughing my ass off when I think it was also season 6 where I think it was like Santino Rice or Acid Betty. No, I'm kidding. Even Bell, he looks like Acid Betty. But he said something about like being costumey, and then Michelle literally starts flipping out and goes, "It's what's wrong with costumey? This is drag." And I'm like,
oh,
flash forward to this literal season of All Stars when Aja came out with that like fairy look, and she was
yeah.
like, "This is so costumey." I'm like, "Huh?
And I know like
This
season
is
six
not
was a
drag."
long time ago, but and maybe
Yeah,
your opinions do change, but
I guess
you
it's
contradict
crazy.
yourself. They, yeah, or even like the Marie Antoinette whole,
Hmm.
but
Well, we know why that.
yeah, but she like people would come out in that and she would complain, and then it's like, was it Ginger that came out the one that it had like the uh scripts on it or whatever, like the,
Yeah, yeah.
but she liked that.
But
Yeah.
that was actually the look of hers that I liked.
Yes.
Honestly, that was
One of
the
the
one that I
few.
liked.
You didn't like the one
Hmm.
where she looked like Elvis?
You mean Benson Boone?
But you mean Benson Boone? Yes,
Benson Boone.
they they ate that up, and I was
He
like,
literally
"What
looked
are
like
you
Benson
talking?"
Boone. I thought she was gonna start flipping.
Yeah, I
It was
just
crazy. It was crazy. That looked like the holes in it looked like shower curtains. Like little
it.
like I was like,
Oh, it was so bad,
again, I can't make my own clothes, but like, girl, I don't know.
and
Something's.
yeah, I
I went with
just
the judges are smoking because it's making them alternate like think in an alternate reality.
I know.
Like,
So she wins the first challenge,
mhm.
then she wins the second one. Which what was the second one? Do you remember?
Wait, the second one was when they did the country rap thing. Remember, like they were like they had the like
Oh,
different country songs that they had to make. It was literally, and
yeah.
that I was like, as soon as they started talking about it, and as soon as Ginger was like, "Oh, I'm a country bumpkin, like I come from the south," I'm like, "Okay." I knew right when she said that.
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, "They're definitely gonna." But that kind of made a little more sense that she won that because she is a country fan. Like she's made country music. She
Yeah.
comes from the south, so that makes more
Still
sense than the
Denali's
first
look.
challenge.
Denali's
I know, it was great. And honestly, now that I'm
George
looking
too.
back on it, you know who honestly, I mean, she by the point system she ended up getting through funny enough, but I kind of liked Cynthia's like country song if
Yes.
you go back
Yep.
to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the one that I remember like how I remember Nicole Page Brooks's rap from the
Ah,
Rappers
yes.
Roast.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I
Oh
love
man.
and have to go back to that real quick, but when she says, how did you get here, George's like you've been in Ross's colon the whole damn year.
How'd you get here? You've been in Ross's colon this whole damn year.
And when the roast Carrie being like you had to change your face 4 times. I was like, damn.
I think she like fully released her. Well, I think the whole Rap and Roast thing is on iTunes, so I
Yeah.
think you can just like, or it's on like Spotify and Apple too, so you can just like listen to it. But do you know how long I like? I don't know why I didn't put the things together when she goes NPB FAG.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought she was just saying the F word, like
Yeah.
the like,
And
but
she
then she
like
said
she
it was
was, but
from.
at
But
the
it's
same
it's
time,
so funny that it stands for from Atlanta, Georgia.
yes. But it also means
God.
that. But
Yeah,
it's both.
yeah, it's
Yes.
like double entendre, but it's
Hmm.
hilarious how the initials ended up being that.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So she wins the country challenge, which like
Yeah.
it makes it kind of makes sense, but also at the same time, like Denali's look and song were great. Cynthia was really great. George's looked great.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
But
But of the 2, if they're gonna pick one for her to win, this
yes,
kind of made sense.
yeah.
If I was gonna pick any of but then the last week was their, the Bachelor thing, right? Where they were
Uh,
dogs. Oh my god. That was such a
that was
fever dream.
well, I do like The Bachelor because um Trixie did it
Yeah,
in All
it's
Star.
literally the same
Yep.
exact type of thing. They just replaced it with them all being dogs
Yes.
instead of
And like
people. I'm
she
like, "Sure."
again, she's funny. Her character was
Yeah,
funny, but like
yeah,
there were also people that were funnier than she was.
yeah.
And the
They're
whole
at least, like,
thing
on par with her,
and they're
like
saying the whole thing with Denali, like your character was this way and I didn't really get your character. Like you weren't really doing the prompt. But then like Ginger's prompt was like a retired veteran or something, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
uh, she didn't say anything about that the entire.
No, no. Didn't it say something about her being an alcoholic, or did she just randomly add that in? Some
I
I don't know, there was
Yeah, I don't
something
know.
about
She was an alcoholic
something
for
about
sure.
AA.
Yeah. And like again, she had funny lines. She was good, but like other people were better. Like
Yeah, I don't
you win the first challenge, whatever. I don't think you earned it, but like whatever, you win the first
no.
challenge. But then it's like, okay, you win two in a row.
That was the one I was the most mad about because I
Yes,
was like, how are you gonna look at come on, I mean, Ariana Grande said it herself. Denali's look was literally perfect, I'm
it
sorry.
was.
Like,
Huh?
he literally was perfect. I really and then the whole thing about, okay, maybe if there was, like, a flaw or 2 in Acid Betty's, like, outfit, she still wrote the whole she's the reason why they had the whole narrative that they
Yes.
had, the whole storyline. She wrote the whole
Yeah,
storyline, so
and
it's like
then
they worked, like, well as a team because they I guess Denali designed I assume designed her own outfit. I don't think Acid did that part too, or, like,
no.
maybe she helped her with it, I don't
Yeah,
know, but
but yeah, they're not taking that into
crazy.
consideration either. Like they're only basing it
Yeah.
off the looks, and it's like you realize, no, I can't. I can't. No. Mm-mm. No to that
And I don't
challenge.
know if it's and I don't know if it's just I don't know if it's just that they've changed their attitude coming back from All Stars, but I feel like if this was a regular season, asked Betty who said something, "Well, I couldn't do this look because I was saying," you know what I mean? But then if she says that, like, "Oh, like, I couldn't like, my look is, like, a little underpolished because I was writing the narrative,"
Yeah.
then I think they would throw the thing back at her as like, "Well, this is All Stars, you should be
Yes.
prepared," blah, blah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, like, I feel like that's why she, like, didn't even mention it at all.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of times when queens will try to explain themselves and it's not always justified, like, a lot of times, some people do make excuses, but, like, they throw that back at them like, "Oh, no excuse, blah, blah, blah."
Yeah.
Like, when Rue was snapping in season 7 when she was like, "Make it work." I'm like, "Oh my god."
I know. Okay, Tyra Banks, like yelling at everybody.
Or who's that guy from, the guy from Project Runway that always goes, "Make it work."
Yes. Yep. So then, like,
Oh god.
and again, there are people that won multiple challenges or like have been in the top. So she
Yeah,
wins the first two. Then she's in the top two for the final one in that bracket.
yeah,
And then she wins the first semifinal. So like she literally basically won almost four challenges in a row.
yeah,
Three if you don't want to count
and
the
then
women's top two.
right, and then by the time they get to like, when we were going into the semifinals, we didn't know that the point it's hilarious because the points were just washed when they got to the
Yes.
semifinals, which
Yep.
I was surprised about, but I guess that makes sense. I mean,
Yes.
in the end, it didn't even
Oh,
matter
and let
because
me I was
because of the
shocked.
path that it went to anyway,
I
but I was kinda hopeful when that happened because I was like, "Oh, cool, clean slate, like, we just kinda, like, start over again."
Yep,
Didn't matter.
didn't matter. And but I
Didn't
was
matter. I'm
and
mad.
the thing that bothers me is like the last thing she won was not
Yeah.
necessary for her to win to move on. Like she would have moved on regardless. So
Yeah.
like did you need to give her another win? You didn't.
No.
But she did. And then you have when they're doing towards the end
Mhm.
um when Mistress gives her point to Lydia.
Hmm.
I know that was like a different bracket, but like when she gives her point to Lydia instead of giving it to somebody else that actually needed to like make it through.
Yeah,
That pissed me off. I mean, I love Lydia, but like that pissed me off because I'm like Lydia again was going through regardless.
yeah.
She didn't
Well,
need the extra.
that was Mistress being petty,
Yeah.
which we would see a lot more of that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me tell you. So like the semifinals.
The semifinals are kind of crazy because of like not for the reasons that I thought they were gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
Let me tell
Oh
you.
man.
So
Well, hey, the pink bracket even before we got there had its own type of drama. That's what it was. Again, bracket one was just straight up like, oh my god, killing it, good
everybody,
drag.
like everybody in that entire bracket was good.
Yeah, yeah. And
Well,
then bracket two was
yeah.
well.
I forgot about Phoenix. Whoops.
There's something like endearing about her though, but I can't
Yes.
like put, and I think it's hilarious that Nicole Page Brooks is like her original drag mother. Isn't that
Oh yes.
crazy?
Yep.
And I didn't find that out until they started doing like all the interviews where they were talking about things. I don't know if they're she said my original drag mother, so I don't know if things have changed, like if their
Yeah.
relationship has changed. It seemed like they have, like from the cast interviews, which cannot recommend enough. When they just put all I think it's hilarious. I don't know if it's Entertainment Weekly or something. It's always with that same guy, Joey, and they make it a point of just putting everyone in one room.
Yep.
Like they have literally the line of the entire cast and they just like all have them interviewed together and
Yep.
it's chaotic. Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's talk about Mistress while
Yeah.
we're at it. So they get to the
Yeah, I
semifinals.
mean we are in the
Yeah.
semifinals now, so
But the
let's shift the
semifinals
conversation away from Ginger
for
for
now.
a
For
second.
now. But like in the semifinals, the point system goes away, so clean slate. Like you said, I was like, oh, good. You know, that they'll
Fair.
it'll be
We
fair
thought.
now.
Yeah.
It honestly not fair.
Yeah.
But
But we thought at the time that was production trying to make people think that it was going to be fair.
so in the semifinals, the rating challenge, and
Incredible.
it everybody did so well. One of my favorite lines, and Bosco won the rating challenge, rightfully
Yeah.
so, but she read when she was reading Mistress, and she goes, "Oh, like, um, bragging about like the house that she has, or
Uh-huh.
she's bragging about like having a Mercedes." And Bosco goes, "I get it, because I too would brag if I had a really nice home."
But you cut off there for a
Oh,
second.
when she was talking about how like Mistress brags about having like a Mercedes.
Yeah.
And she goes, like, I get it too. Like, I'd be bragging if I had a really nice home.
A really nice home like
And I was like, oh, but rating
and she
challenge,
and then
yeah.
and then she called George's sister the orphanage.
The orphan, that had me dying. I was dying. That was so funny. So,
Oh my
so
god, wait, there was another read that really got me. It was I don't know who said it. Maybe it was also Bob. I don't know. Or maybe it was Miss who did the read with Lydia where they called her Lydia Prolapse Collins?
oh, I think,
Was it Mistress or Bosco? I can't remember for some
maybe it was
reason.
Irene.
Oh, I
I
think it
think
was Irene. Yeah, because she said after dating Corey King for a year, she's Lydia Prolapse
Colin.
Collins.
Yep.
Very Prolapse Collins.
And
Oh
also,
my, oh my
um,
god.
um, what the read that Irene did to Diabetes, where she's like, "Oh, it's great that you named your drag name after your like disease, because like diabetes." But she was like, "But
Yeah.
why not syphilis?" No,
So,
I was like, "Oh," and Rue's just dying, and I was like, that was a good read."
and the all-star reads are always like I mean there's insane reads on the regular seasons, but the all-star reads are like especially insane because I feel like I guess with the exception of Lydia, who was basically meeting everyone for the first time,
Yep.
but everyone else knew each other. So it's like when people know each other and they know like of them outside of the show, it's like even funnier
Yeah.
because they can just go even more brutal. I mean, some of my favorite reads that have ever been on the show have been All Stars reads.
Yes. Because you
Oh
already
my
know each
god.
other so well at that
Yeah.
point, and you know what they can do, that it's just really funny.
For example, Katya's read about Roxy with the bus stop. Think
I
about you all the time, especially in the morning at the
at the
bus
bus
stop.
stop, and I'm telling you, good on Roxy for like not, being the person that like, gets down about it. When
Yeah.
she has that kind of read, it
Yeah.
cracks, it cracks me up. And you can tell Roxy's dying,
Mhm.
and I
Mhm. You
love,
gotta be a good sport. You gotta be a good sport, otherwise you're gonna like. I mean, you have to. I would just assume that you just have to be like low
yeah,
key about it. I mean, I feel like I'd be so sensitive, but again, it's not my world. It's not,
yes,
but like
and I
you
love,
gotta have a sense of humor. I think somebody said it's like if you can't read yourself, how are you gonna read somebody
yes,
else?
that was Trinity, K.
Yeah,
Bonet,
Trinity did say
and
that.
she took
Yeah.
off like her clip on um, pigtails,
Mhm. Yeah.
and she's like,
Yeah.
if you can't read yourself, you know,
I'm gonna read
with somebody
somebody else.
else. But also Roxy's read in her final, like the All Star season, the charity
Uh huh.
season,
Yeah.
um, to Vanjie, when she's like, "Oh, this is All Stars, and I didn't know you were gonna be here, but judging by your outfit, neither did you." And
Imagine,
and they start like fake fighting, and
imagine
she's like,
walking up
"Cut
to
the
the
camera,
camera like,
cut the
cut the
camera,"
camera,
and
cut
she's
the
like
camera,
turns to the
cut the
like those All Star reads are great. I mean, well, any read that Jinx has ever done. So funny.
Oh my god.
But the All Star reads are always really good because you've seen each other on TV and just in real life at that point. Benji
Yeah.
LaCrem's reads in the All Star
She
season.
won an All-Star. She won an All-Star, so I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. If she wouldn't have self-eliminated, she would
She
have won the
probably
whole
she
damn
probably would have
season
won the whole thing.
easily,
Her
easily.
she
And that was just and that's justified. She just came in and was just like on it. Like
yes.
I
And
love her read the Trixie when she was like, "Oh, people clock your makeup, but I get it. You're paying for the back of the room, which is where your audience remembers to collect
like
if
if
you
you lock
lock
the
the door."
door. I and her read towards Dorothy, which she's like, I only get to see about this much when you're handing out balloons from the sewer grate.
Yeah.
And
Oh god.
also, I know it's like not the best read, but I always crack up when I watch it.
Well,
Her read towards Ben or BB Zahara, where she's like, I heard this is the season you make it 2 crowns, which is not a lot of dental work as far as the early seasons go.
I think I just watched that reading challenge today, and even the ones that like the one that cracked me up. It wasn't even that good of a read, but it was Chi Chi, and she was like, "Thorgy, the fuck do you got on your head?"
Yes.
Christmas with the
Christmas with the
crank,
cranks,
honey.
honey. And also, Darian Lake's read towards Milk. It's like, oh, your fashion is listed under your carton, under missing.
God.
Or like even Trixie's read was kind of bad, but she was like, oh, Milk, you put a lot of work into this look. What, 2%?
2%? So good.
I feel like the reading challenge and Snatch Game will always be my favorite. But this
Yeah.
season's Snatch
I
Game
need a
was
I
so
need a I need a Snatch Game renaissance because I don't know, season 17 and this Snatch Game, I was like, something's
oh
the last time I had fun with a Snatch Game was, I mean, the season, what was the season 9 All-Stars one was pretty okay. They did Snatch Game of Love. That's what it
yes.
was.
Yep.
And then it was fine. I mean, the only ones that I remember being good were like, oh, Nina West's Liberace was pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah, Nina West's Liberace specifically
But
because
then
her and
there's
Chanel
two,
both did the
yes.
same
And
look.
Chanel's
And Chanel's
Liberace
was,
not as
I mean,
good.
she looked like him. She had the look,
She had the look.
but she focused too much on that because it wasn't funny.
Yes. Yep.
But
Yeah.
Nina West was good, and then I remember God Mick was good as Lassie the dog. That was
Yeah.
pretty funny. But I
So
don't know,
I
man.
have
These last two Snatch games have been.
no. And I have. Here's my problem. And
Yeah,
Rue does say it like you can pick somebody nobody knows and still make it good. Like
yeah,
I didn't know who Little Edie was when Jinx did
no.
it, but like I got as soon as I watched him, like I now can figure out who she is.
What was funny with that, you needing to know the context because
Yeah.
she was just doing funny things and like she would volley off of like I think it's like it was Ivy Winters and she was just not like making
Mm-hmm.
jokes or she was just being kind of like she
As
was playing
Marilyn
up like
Monroe,
the
yeah.
yeah, she was just playing up like the airheadedness of it and just literally not answering the
Yeah.
questions when she asked. And then Jinx kind of tried to like throw it like try to like volley back and forth with her and do the oh it was quite the when
The
talking about
scandal, yeah.
her and yeah the scandal with Marilyn Monroe and JFK she was like quite the scandal really with all the magazines at the time and
With
with
my
my cousin.
cousin-in-law. But like it now I understand who she is. Now I know like things about her and it was funny.
Yeah,
But I didn't need to know who she was beforehand. But like if
no.
you're gonna do something, you could do so
I mean,
and no one
half of the people on Snatch Game that they do, I don't know. Like, I didn't know before I started watching Drag Race. I didn't know who Carol Channing was.
I mean
But both
either.
of the times that Carol Channing has
They were
been done
both
has been funny.
they were yes.
Like Pandora Box, which she was like, "Oh, raspberries," and I'm Broadway actresses against scurvy. Like, you
Scurvy,
know.
yes.
And then Bob, the drag queen, did it again. It was even funnier. Honestly,
Bob did oh yeah, because
he
he was
was crazy.
Aduba?
He was
Is that
yeah,
how you say
yeah.
that? Yeah.
Well, yeah, Crazy Eyes
Crazy
from,
Crazy Eyes from
she was
Orange is the New
yeah,
Black.
he was specifically, like, the Crazy Eyes
Yes.
character. I mean, he had, like, the wig and the jumpsuit, and then
Yes.
all of a sudden, halfway through, he goes, "Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, Carol Channing.
Mm,
Uzo Boo Boo had to leave
le-
the stage."
yes, and I love when Rue's like, "Is there an anal option?" And then, but then Bob's like, "Oh,
I'm
if you stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready or something." And I was
like, "I
like,
might have a fleet or 2 in my
"Oh, a
house."
fleet or two,
Wait, a fleet or a fleet, I don't know, I guess it's a type of an animal.
I guess so. But like,
Uh,
I didn't know who Carol
you
Channing
need
was, but
caffeine that bad, I
it was
can't.
funny because it made me aware of who she was, and like it was just
Right.
funny. So like I feel this season. Oh,
You don't
backtrack
need
to
to know who the characters are. I mean, look at what's her name in season 16, Plain Jane. I didn't know who Yelena Karliochka was, like the
but
Russian
she was so funny.
pop star, but she was so funny about it because
Yes.
she just like made it goofy.
Also
But
another
the thing, oh yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna cut you off.
another Snatch game that I hated.
Yeah,
Um, and annoyed me for many reasons. Utica as Bob Ross.
girl,
First of all,
the wig.
she's
Come
the
on,
wig.
come on,
That's what I was about to
the wig.
say. The wig. She's talking about not wanting to do the wig because she thinks people are going to get offended by it being an afro. And Rue was like, well, it's
It's just
okay
like, well,
because white, you know, other people that aren't people of color, like white people have afros.
you can have afros, right?
And she again just stated she
Bob Ross
did,
was white and he had an afro, so
and
I
still
don't
she
know.
was very adamant about not doing a legitimate looking afro because she thought people were going to be offended and like
Yeah.
she thinks she's going to get canceled by doing the afro, but like that's what he looked like.
You know what was crazy? She thought that she was gonna get canceled for that, and then when she did the roast, she was just like
She was
mean.
nasty. She was
She was
mean.
just nasty and mean. Like she didn't think that was a problem, but she thought the
But like
afro was gonna be a problem. I don't.
but again,
Didn't she start like eating paint or something in the
yes.
middle of it?
Yes. And the thing was it's like
It
if
was
you don't
weird.
if you're that worried about picking a character with that kind of hairstyle and oh I can't do it. I got to think of like don't pick the character. Pick something
Yeah.
else because you made a
Imagine,
shitty ass wig made of stuffed animal squirrels.
picturing it now. It looks so bad. And my
It's
thing is, okay, maybe in the beginning, like the first couple of seasons, especially in season 2 when they did the first Snatch Game and they didn't know, like I think it was I want to say it was Kylie Sonique Love and she was on Manny Morphos's podcast and Kylie Sonique Love was on the first Snatch Game in season 2. She said, "They didn't tell us what it was really, they didn't give us a description, they just said, 'Pick a celebrity that you think you can impersonate.' They didn't say it was for a challenge or a runway, they didn't
oh
specify."
yeah.
So, that's why if you watch that first Snatch Game, it's so fucking awkward for,
Yeah.
like, half of them, like, there's only a couple of them. I would say, like, maybe, like, Pandora Box and, like, Tatiana were, like, the only ones
Yeah.
that did good.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else was just kind of like well, because for most of them, like the description again from what she said on the podcast, she was like, "Oh, they just told us like pick a celebrity that you think you can impersonate." They didn't specify that it was going to be like a game show or what it was going
Yeah.
to be. So she said, "I'm thinking it's like a runway or something." And then all of a sudden, we're in this improv challenge, and I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on
Mhm.
like in the earlier seasons, but that makes sense. But later on, like if you're anything after like maybe like season 5 or 6, you know for a fact that Snatch Game is going to be in the season at some
Yes.
point.
It's in every season,
Right,
like,
right.
since
So I
then,
would
so
have like 3 or 4
yes.
different characters in case like you get like a thing like what happened with Chanel and Nina, and then I think it was with Gia Gunn and Trinity. Like people bring like the same
Yes.
characters and they have to decide, like, who's gonna do the character. I mean, Chanel and Nina just both did it, which I thought was funny. They
Yes.
just decided to both do it, but, yeah, I don't know, I don't get where they're just like, "Oh, I just have this one thing that I can kind of
And it's
do."
like, "Well, what else
I
can you
would
do?"
have, like
"No, this
I
is
would
the
have, like, a
only
group
thing I
of
can do."
characters.
Yeah. Um, but I have the list of everybody and what they did. And again,
Oh, who they did.
you don't need to know who everybody is, but, like,
Yeah. I
make
didn't
it
know a
funny.
lot in this one. I
Half of
didn't know a lot
these
of people,
no.
and I didn't know anyone. There was,
So,
like, 3 there was, like, 3 there was only, like, 3 or 4 that I knew. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure
Yeah.
of who they did.
So, Aja was Samantha Cookie Tookie James.
Who is, like, what? She's from, like, reality TV?
Reality TV.
Okay.
Um, I don't I don't I let me look her up. I have no
I
idea.
think she was from didn't she say she was from, like, Bad Girls Club? No,
Uh,
that's Mitch's
yeah.
character, never mind. But it's, like, I think she's a I wanna say she's a reality TV star. Let's Google. Wonder if Cookie Tookie's gonna give me weird results.
Um, Apparently she passed
Oh, she passed away.
in
Oh, wow.
2022.
Wow.
Wow.
Hmm,
Rest in
that's a
peace.
shame.
But yeah,
Well, at
she's
least maybe that was a good choice because maybe she was, like, paying an homage to her,
yes.
which I guess,
And she did
like
say like she loved
oh my god, she was from Philly. That's
oh
crazy.
wow. What did she
Didn't
do?
pass in Philly, but she was born 1978 in Phil oh, her burial she's buried in a Philadelphia cemetery, that's wild to me.
So
Huh.
what does she do? Does it say?
I am gonna say, who was Cookie Cookie? I think she said that she was some type of, like, reality TV star or just maybe, like I know she was a trans woman too. So maybe Aja felt like she was paying homage to, like, another trans, like, icon, so, like, maybe
Yeah.
that was why she did it, but I don't know, I didn't really know who she was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Again, you can
Google.
make her funny. But Aja, not awful, but like not memorable. And then Bosco,
She they just describe her as recording artist and viral sensation, so I guess she had music and then she was probably just, like, famous, like,
yes.
it just says recording artist and viral sensation Samantha James, better known as Cookie Tookie, so
Okay. Um, Bosco, I
girl, I was
it
upset. I
I
was
was
upset.
I was upset.
I
I wanted her
was
to
really
have her Bob moment where she switched and it was like seamless, and it was not.
big
Um,
time, and you know why I think we had such high expectations too, was because of I'm gonna say it was because of the Murder on the Dance Floor
yes.
skit, which I think is one of the funniest skits they've done in a really long time.
Mhm.
Like, I was cracking up, it was
Yes.
good. Like, and
Um,
Bosco especially was really fucking funny in that, so I had high expectations
yes.
from that, but I guess it's improv versus like I mean, she was playing like a fictional character in the first like that Murder on the Dance Floor skit, so I guess
Yes.
it's a different form of comedy, but I was upset.
Yes. So
She
she
didn't
did
too good in that game.
so she did Kenny Kerr, but
Uh-huh.
as Joan River and Cher. So like
Yeah. I mean, she starts out as Kenny Kerr, like
yes.
the actual person, and then Kenny Kerr is in like a Vegas showgirl, and she's known for doing impressions,
Yes.
but I don't know if
She's
she like
drag queen.
dresses
Yeah.
up as the people or if she just like you know how people do stand up and they just like
Yeah.
do voices and stuff?
Yeah, I don't
I don't
think
know.
I think she also died. She was a drag queen.
Okay,
And so I think she just dressed up as like her drag persona when she did it.
got
But
it. Okay.
she was Kenny Kerr, and then she did impressions of Joan Rivers and Cher as Kenny Kerr. Like she had the right idea because Bob did that, where she switched characters, but like it just did not work. That's
Yeah.
that's too many in one at one time to
Yeah.
make it work.
And honestly, only a couple of people have pulled off the I'm gonna do multiple characters bit.
Hmm.
Obviously Bob's one of them. And then no, I mean if you're talking about just specifically like wig changes, I mean Chad Michaels did the different wigs
Yep.
as like Cher. But then a lot of people when they try to do that, it just becomes like, oh, I'm trying to distract like
Yes.
or like just have a bit like with
Yep.
Trinity K. Bonet, how she just fixed like changed her hair as Nicki Minaj, and then for the one answer she was like, "Oh, I didn't have time to write down the answer because I was changing my wig." Like it doesn't
Yeah.
land a
Yeah.
lot. It's only I think worked
Yeah.
fully changing like from one character to another. I think it's only worked with Bob, if
Yeah.
memory serves correct.
Yeah.
I think.
Hmm.
Okay. Well,
And then you
Maggie's
have
upset.
yeah.
She wanted Bosco to do
I
better.
know, and I had high hopes, but then as soon as she
Yeah.
started mentioning multiple characters, I was like, if you're switching from
Yeah,
one to the
really.
other, like maybe Bob did it, but like doing somebody and but impersonating two other people as that other person, like it's too much.
Yeah, it
So
was a
that
lot.
so then you have Cynthia Lee Fontaine as Dracula. I
Which
actually let me not as
and
bad as I thought.
I know, that was the thing. And here's the thing, it was really, like, a weird, like, hypocritical thing because Rue's main thing is like, "Oh, when you
Make me
do the
laugh.
Snatch game, make me
Yep.
laugh." Like, that's the main thing. And Cynthia was making her laugh, like,
Yes.
multiple times. And then they get to the critiques, and then she's like, "Oh, it was so bad, it was good." I'm like, "Then don't laugh it's if it's bad." Like, I
Yes.
don't get what it's the same thing like what she said about, Lexi Love when she was Gilbert Gottfried. She was like, "Oh, it was so bad, it circled around to being good again." I'm like, "What?" Like, that's
So
so
is it good or
strange.
bad?
But
Like
that's weird because then if you're gonna if you're gonna say the only calibers make me laugh
then
and not
Cynthia
set
did
like
good.
a
If you're
yeah,
judging
it was
on that.
kind of
Yeah.
no, really. I watched it back again and it was kind of funny. Like it was stupid, but it was funny. And Rue
Yeah.
was laughing, so I'm like, I don't get the whole thing about. And honestly, she was kind of the most interesting. Like I know if we're going by like, oh, who was accurate and who actually had like formulated jokes and who
Yeah.
Ginger, ah, yes, but, like,
Yeah.
honestly, I laughed more at Cynthia because it was so
Yes.
ridiculous, and she was just like, "Where are you from?" "In Transylvania." "Oh, all over."
All over. Yes. Like she was funny. And I did
Like,
like it more than I thought I would. And
oh, the
it's one of
makeup
those
alone was so funny.
and
The
it
makeup had like,
yes.
when they showed her face, I literally
Yes.
and apparently I saw because I follow Cynthia on Instagram. Apparently she's trying to tour as Dracula
Nice.
apparently, and like people are now like because I see like whatever agency that she's assigned to like it's like an entertainment whatever entertainment group she works with was like, oh, do you want to see Cynthia in your city as Dracula? Like it's like, oh, contact us at this email because she wants to try to make like a tour and I'm like that would be
That's so funny. She was good. I thought like and
it was
again,
fun. It was the whole thing about it, like the whole thing, like they say, like, oh, be silly and be over the top. That's what she was doing. So
And
like,
she
I don't
that's who
get.
she is in general. So like
I know. It
it worked
wasn't
really
bombing
well.
though, but
Uh,
it didn't bomb like how in what was it, season 9? 10? I forget which one. 9. When she was Sofia Vergara and it was
but that
just
bombed.
not
Yeah,
that's bad. That's an
that was
example of
bad.
like she kept talking and it was bad, but this
Yes.
was like I don't know.
And
I don't know what ruse or the judges like judging criteria is anymore for Snatch Game because I don't
yes.
know. And she was like, it
And
was so bad, it was good. I'm like, I don't get
yeah.
it.
I they're judging sometimes it gets me. I can't.
Their judging,
But also like
especially in this season, was very weird. I don't know.
and I do think her picking Dracula was a good choice to pick something that's not real
Right. Right,
because
because there's like influences from certain like movies and stuff, and you can just, you can have the look or you can have the voice and say like I want to suck your blood or
yes.
something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can play it up, but it's not like you said, it's a fictional character, so you can just kind of do whatever you want with it
Yeah.
for the most part.
And then because Evie Oddly did that with the Boogeyman
Yeah,
and did a great job. And then
and that was easily the best she's ever been on Snatch Game because I don't know
yes.
if you saw her Whoopi Goldberg impression, but whew,
I don't remember that.
you don't have to. And another Snatch Game that was not great was season 11 because for some reason Rue just randomly decided, oh, the Snatch Game's at sea now, and everybody was like, okay.
Oh,
Like she
okay.
made it like it was like a cruise, like they were like it literally was called Snatch Game at Sea, and it was
Interesting.
probably with the exception of like maybe like one or two people, it was probably one of the worst
I gotta
ones.
go back and watch that. Or maybe I
Yeah.
don't.
I mean, maybe watch it just for. I mean, hey, that episode ended up being one of the best lip syncs of that season because it was. I don't know if you've ever seen the Brooklyn Heights versus Evie Oddly. I think it was
Yes.
the Demi Lovato "Sorry Not Sorry."
Oh yeah.
That Snatch Game episode prompted that lip sync. So in the end, it ended up
Yes.
being like great TV,
But
but
also
at what cost?
Trinity the Tuck as Satan. So
Hey,
funny.
girl.
Hey girl. And then
Well,
I
that was
love
great.
when she was like and
Technically,
like
that was them all having to do two characters. So technically, it was that entire Snatch Game was everybody doing two
yeah, because
characters.
she also did Leslie Jordan.
Leslie Jordan,
Um
R.I.P.
but I
I forgot
love
he
her.
died.
I love her as Satan when the question was about Bianca Del Rio and she's like, "Oh, she's my protege like when I retire she will be taking over." But that's also when Jinx was there.
hmm
And Jinx was that was Judy Garland.
Nothing will top that Snatch Game. All
No,
Star 7 can't. All Star
ha-
7 in general
hands
can't be topped
down,
as a season.
everyone was so good.
Yeah. Even the people that were just fine were still like really good.
Yes. So then,
Nobody was
yeah,
bad. That was the one Snatch Game where nobody was like bad. And I guess it makes sense because these are all people that have gone through the entire competition and have won. So
yeah,
that caliber is just like if they ever do, man, if they ever do, I mean, there's rumors floating around that not this next All Stars, not All Stars 11. People are thinking, I've heard a bunch of rumors that possibly All Stars 12 might be an all winners. I
ooh.
hope so. I think it would break up because I don't think I can take 3 seasons with bracket. I think this bracket thing is going to get old. I really do.
And I had hope.
Especially if
I
there's
had
like
hopes for
rivalry.
it, but like,
Yeah. But
and
I mean, I like the idea of them trying out different things and like not doing the same exact thing each season because I mean, season 9 was different because they did like the whole like oh nobody goes home, it's
yeah,
charity, and
yes,
season 7 was all winners. So I hope they if they're going to keep this bracket as like bracket
no,
format as like a normal thing, at least don't do it for every
yes,
single season because it's going to get a little stale. I
yeah,
feel.
and maybe it won't be stale next season
Yeah, maybe
because
I think I just have a better taste in my
well,
mouth
I
because of
me too, but I'm hoping like given the rumored cast, it seems like there's an even playing field where there's nothing like no one on there where I could think of that they would be like favoriting any of those
yeah,
people.
yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. Um,
I hope
I
I
hope.
just hope because if we start to get any, I mean, hey, they'll start to know if the ratings start to tank. The proof is in the pudding. They'll be like,
Yes.
hey, Let's not.
Yeah.
Oh
So
man,
then you had Diabetes as Jane Lynch. What thoughts?
great makeup, great
Great
outfit.
makeup.
She looked exactly like her. It's a shame
Again,
that she wasn't funny. It's a shame that she wasn't funny.
yeah, yeah, maybe like,
I mean, everybody's opening was like fine, but I mean, that usually is the case. Like, you think everybody's gonna be good if they have like a nice opener,
yeah.
but then it just, I don't
Well,
know.
it's
It
like
wasn't.
when
I don't remember anything besides the opening that she said,
me
and
neither.
I don't even think. And the whole thing was, I felt like again with the riggery coming into play. I feel like there was like, hey, this every episode of Drag Race is like an hour long.
Yeah,
You could take a few extra minutes and ask more people that same question because everybody does get asked the same like the
yeah,
way they edit it, everybody still has to answer. Like when they film, I think I heard this on Bob and Monet's podcast. They still film like the cuts. You don't see everything that's filmed
yeah.
for Snatch Game. So for every answer, it takes them like a couple hours to film it because for every answer, every single person does answer.
Oh yeah, like a
So
regular match game would be. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, but they edit it in a way to obviously they
So
want it to
like
be
you,
concise and funny.
yeah.
But some of these things I felt like I was seeing, I felt like there were some people that they weren't going to a lot, or they were just like
And I
the
wonder,
edit
like,
was there,
were they
and
not
all of a sudden it was
funny?
like,
Like
I
maybe the
don't know,
responses weren't funny, and it's like, well,
I don't know.
or I don't know. But I don't remember much
The
of
way
anything.
the way editing's been this season, anything's possible
Yes, yeah.
to.
And then it reminds me of when Trixie did RuPaul, and like her opening was funny. She made the
That
whole
was
joke
so bad.
about buy this on iTunes, and Ru was laughing, and I was like, "Ha, that's funny." She tanked.
Yeah.
Like
No, 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 but the one part that I do laugh at
it's
is
the
when she goes, "What we say in the business? Winner, winner,
chicken
chicken
dinner.
dinner." And
Well,
it's
like
not fun. I'm laughing because, again,
it's
hypocrite,
cringy,
but I'm laughing because. But
but
later
also
on,
like
she
where
kept
did
like
that come from?
interjecting. I don't think Rue's ever said that.
No, it's a
So I don't.
Fortnite term. Like
Well, it's a term I'm sure before Fortnite.
that's
I mean,
true.
people have said it like winner, winner, chicken dinner. Like I think it was
Yeah,
like a thing that people just said. So like I don't know if she like because I mean Rue is known for like liking like old like sitcoms and stuff. I mean, Rue has a lot of like I Love Lucy like
hmm,
references and things like so maybe she
yeah,
like took from I think that's probably something they may have said in like maybe like Gilligan's Island? Is
yeah,
that yeah,
yeah,
Gilligan's Island or something just like an old timey saying like, "Oh, winner, chicken dinner." Like
yeah,
people that's just a thing that people say. I just don't know why she said
yeah.
that as RuPaul because I don't
And
think
also the little head sway thing that she was doing. I don't know. Like I
the
can't.
funny thing is that's not even the first time that somebody did RuPaul. Which I
Yeah.
think is crazy because Jessica Wilde also did RuPaul in season 2, and it was
Oh
also bad.
yeah. I gotta go. I gotta watch that Snatch
You
Game.
gotta just even if you're not gonna watch. I mean, I went back again and well, not again. I recently within I think when All Stars 10 like started premiering like in between like the week when I was waiting for the new like episodes to come in. I had recently watched like seasons 2, 3, and 4, and man,
Yeah.
are they relics in time. It's
Uh huh.
crazy.
I
But yeah,
don't think I
Jessica Wilde
watched
did
2 or 3,
RuPaul.
but I think I watched 4. But
Granted, there's parts of them that you have to you'll get annoyed for
yeah,
reasons of winner of season 2 anyway. And
oh,
no, wait, remember it was revoked.
it was
Now,
revoked. It's now Raven.
as
So,
far as we know, I mean, there was no formal statement because honestly, but it's crazy.
but she
I don't
was
know.
given a crown during the Snatch Game. So
And it was the crown from
yeah,
season 2 apparently. So that's all we need. I mean, Raven was doing pretty good. It was honestly kind of crazy that Raven didn't win
yeah,
to begin with,
yeah.
but
And then
yeah,
next
yeah.
you have Ginger Minj as Reba McEntire.
Which
Yes and no.
before she even did it, the thing that I literally it wasn't meant to be funny, but I cracked up because she goes, "Oh, something really," like, she says something to the I don't know the exact words that she used, but she was like, "Oh, I'm really stepping out of the box here." I'm like, "Are you?
Or you're not.
Because I'm sorry, is Ginger white? I'm assuming she's white. People have said she's
Yes,
Latina. I don't think that's
she.
correct. I don't
Yeah. Well, I think she
is
is.
she Latina?
I think
I don't know.
so. If
Still, okay,
I
not
mean,
even with
she's
if
white
she
passing. Oh, we'll put it that
okay,
way.
okay.
Yeah,
But still, the whole thing of like, I mean, Ginger is from the South. She's done the country voice before. Like literally
yeah,
when literally when she left All Stars 2, she goes, "They got me, gal." Like she's
yes.
used to doing the country voice. I wouldn't describe Reba McEntire as her stepping out of the box.
No, her doing Adele. That was her stepping outside of the box.
When she did what?
Adele.
Like Adele? Yeah.
Yep.
Where you from, Adele? My house.
My house.
Like, how
Whammy.
much food
No, it's not.
how much food you got in there? She's got a
And then,
smorgasbord.
and then,
I have
and
no
then,
issue.
as Lil Richard, and in
Kennedy, yeah.
Davenport, she's using my ABT card,
She's using my EBT card. And
and
then they tried to do the same note, though. Oh,
she goes,
wrong
"Oh,
note,
sad,
sugar.
sad tears of a clown," and oh, not a match, and then it's like, how
Well,
can I
can I
get a
get a match?
match? Yeah,
It's a fake cigarette.
right. And she goes, "Did I write it?" And Rue's like, "Well, you didn't write it. Oh, so it's not a good song." Like hers, that was,
I forgot that that was a double win, and her and Kennedy both won,
yep,
which is kind of deserved because imagine trying to pick between those two impressions. That would have been
yes.
crazy.
So like she has the chops and she's funny, but like you did a country
Yeah,
character, like you're not doing anything different than what you normally do. So
yeah, but the thing about too again, Jenna's really talented. I don't know if she's not aware of that or something, like, or I don't know if it's like a defense mechanism or she wants to come off as like overly humble. Her confessional started to annoy me by the time she got to
yes,
the semifinals because she was like, "Oh, was the front runner, but I don't know. All these girls are so talented." I'm like, "Girl, you won every single challenge so
you
far."
yes,
And she's just like, "I don't know." Like she comes in with the attitude as if she's done this for the first time. Like I
yeah,
don't. Again, I don't know if it's like to just I don't know if it's a defense mechanism to just like be like super like seem like super humble, but I don't know. It just seems so
yeah.
strange the way that she was going about things.
I
I don't know.
just yes. And whenever she won,
And
she acted
Her
so
Reba was
shocked.
good.
Yeah,
Her Reba
Reba,
was good. It was fine.
but was it fine because like she
I
was
don't
good, or
remember
was it
I don't
fine because
remember
everyone else sucked?
it was bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Her,
Also, I can't remember a single thing that she said.
I well,
That's the
she
main
did
thing.
make a
That's why we're
reference.
doing all these
Yeah,
tangents. Well, that's why we're doing all these tangents of different things from snatching because these lines and things that people have
they're
said
not
throughout the
standing
years
out.
were so good that they stood
Yes.
out and you remember it. I can't remember a single thing.
So the only thing I remember Ginger mentioning, and I knew she was
Yeah,
going to mention it because it's the whole point of the show, Reba, is like, oh, I'm working two jobs. Like she made
a
the joke.
single. Yeah,
I'm a single mom. I
yeah.
work two jobs. It's like it's funny. It's in reference to. Other than that, don't remember anything she said.
I did like when she had the little earpiece and she was acting like this was yeah, this was the one thing I remembered when she
Oh
had the little
yes,
earpiece in and she acted like she was taking a call. She
yes,
was like a customer service. She's
yes,
like, "Well, I am a single mom working 2 jobs." I'm
yes.
like, "Okay."
That's the only thing that stood out. She was good. Like she did a fine impression, but like you weren't like amazing. You just didn't suck compared to everybody else. So like, of course you're gonna win.
This was Willow Pills. This was the All-Stars equivalent in Snatch
Oh,
Game. Just the
oh,
All-Stars equivalent of Willow Pills season.
yes,
And honestly, maybe it was even worse because at least Deja Sky was like really funny as Little John, and I like
just
remembered
the
the first
yay
part of
is every time.
yeah.
um, and then Irene
Oh,
was
man. And poor Bosco was a part of both of those Snatch Games.
I don't
Think
even
about it.
remember what Bosco did the first. Do you remember what Bosco did?
No,
That's how bad it
no.
was.
Oh, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, now I remember. Yep, bad, horrible.
Yo, wait. I Betty was also there both
What
times.
was
That's
Diabetti?
crazy. Oh my god, R.I.P. She was Ozzy.
Oh,
R.I.P.
she did not that bad. I mean,
Yeah, but the only thing I remember is the vocal inflection where she was like Ozzy, Ozzy, oh,
Ozzy,
oh.
yes.
That's all I remember. And she kind of like looked like Ozzy, but speaking of the dude, R.I.P.
Rest in peace. Um,
I never knew he had little tangent, but I never knew he had Parkinson's. I had no idea.
Me neither.
Yeah, and I guess that explains the way he had been, like, kinda, like, deteriorating a little bit,
Yeah.
and so ugh. But
That's
hey, what did I read? Little thing, I just want to something about he had, like, a farewell tour or something
yeah.
recently, and he, like, made okay, here it is. Ozzy news was that he stayed off the pain meds and was lucid for his recent reunion shows and raised over $100 million for children's hospitals and Parkinson's research.
Damn.
I love that.
Wow, that's
Little
awesome.
tangent, but
Yeah.
I just thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he just did like a farewell tour or something, and he used the proceeds that he made from that to go to like funding children's hospitals and research for Parkinson's. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
God.
So then you have um Irina Zaza. Is that how you say that? Zaza Gabor?
It's like it's weird. Like the spelling's weird, but it's pronounced. I just remember because this was like an old Hollywood star that my mom used to tell me about. It's Zsa Zsa Gabor. Like that's how you say it.
Oh,
Spelled
I
super
see. Yeah.
weird, but it's
Zsa
like
Zsa. Yeah.
ZHA, Zsa Zsa Gabor, yeah.
Yeah. Um,
When she started, I thought it had potential. I
yes.
don't know, I was, like, on it a little
I
bit,
had
and
a
then she
little
did the
hope,
thing where she, like, threw
but it
I
was
had a little hope when
very
she did the bit
one
where
note.
she threw
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I had a little bit of hope when she did the bit where she, like, threw the fur on the ground, but there was
Yes.
nothing after that, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay."
Yeah.
Girl.
And
Oh,
then
man.
the one that I didn't, the one that I thought actually did decent, what for a little bit was George's as Pitbull. Like she
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
awful, she wasn't great, but like she didn't do too bad. As
Yeah, I mean, I think she was the reason she did it. I remember her mentioning she was like, "Oh, well, in All Stars 9 when they did the roast, she did like the male like character, like
yeah.
the playboy like with the bandana and the playing
Oh
like a more
yes.
like butch
Yep.
character because she's so like feminine and effeminate like in the way she talks and she's got like the like the laugh and everything.
Yes.
So that was like a real big turn for her in like comedy when she was able to like do, like, what she said, like, oh, like, a more, like, butch, like, masculine, like,
Yes.
type of character. So I think she was kind of, like, playing off of that,
Yep.
and, like, I guess you can do Pitbull pretty good too, cause like, he's got, like, a couple of catchphrases that you
Yeah.
can, like, throw around, which is always like, "Do Mr. 305, dial it." Like, you
Yeah, and
know?
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
Ugh.
Lydia was Pete Burns, who I
I
don't
didn't know.
know who Pete Burns is.
Some kind of British rock or
Yeah,
like,
English
rock
singer,
I
songwriter, and television personality who formed the band Dead or Alive in 1980. So
I don't know.
they have "You Spin Me Right Round," which is the original.
Oh,
So like,
"You spin me right,
yes,
right," like the original, yeah.
um,
Not the sample in the Flow Rider song.
yes,
Is
the
Pitbull
oh
on that song? No, no, I'm kidding.
yes, the only
That would've been that
yeah,
would've come full circle if Pitbull was on that song.
yes,
Oh my
the
god.
only song that they made that I like, I feel like we would know.
Yeah.
Um, but
I've
again,
definitely heard the "You Spin Me Right Round,"
yes,
but
but again, I don't like. It was not good.
no.
And then,
It made her David Lynch impression look good, which was not good
hmm
also.
hmm yep. Um, and then, honestly, I also think this is one of the worst ones. But Mistress is Natalie Nunn
Natalie Nunn.
from Bad Girls Club. Um,
Yeah.
she's too
Girl, that
aggressive.
girl that girl, that prosthetic on that chin, that makes
Like at least blend it and make it match the rest of your face.
like that you could literally see that it was like it looked like a piece of clay that she just like rolled into a ball and just put on the end of her head.
Yeah,
It looked so bad. And the whole character, well, I guess the more I've found out about Natalie Nunn is that is her like the like
oh yeah,
arguing like like she's on the Bad Girls Club because so she's the personality from that. So she is known for like getting into fights with people and like having like that aggressive like TV personality for like a show like Bad Girls Club. But I don't know. It didn't again. It didn't land. It wasn't
it didn't
funny. It
land.
just
And like,
and she kind of got like Rue was like a little bit like oh okay
like yeah,
like
again, it's one of
Like
those things.
Rue will go back and forth with queens and like volley with them and just be like she's in for like a good joke and like she'll go back and forth, but like she was just being
Yeah.
like almost looked like she was gonna like fight her, and I was like, what's going on?
And
It's
again,
crazy.
that is who Natalie Nunn is. Like her impersonation was
Yeah,
good, but like you chose a character that is not known to be funny,
yeah.
and then you're trying to make it funny, but you're just doing Natalie Nunn to the point where like it's like too much. It's too much. Like rude,
That's what spoiler alert. That's why she ended up in the bottom.
yes, but for her
Who's
to end
in
up
the bottom?
Cynthia
Cynthia, right? Cynthia went home. Oh,
as
that's
Dracula,
right.
which again does not make sense because her Dracula was not that bad.
Yeah,
It
it was
wasn't
stupid.
good. Like it wasn't the
It
best,
was
but
like,
like
but
she should have been
compared
at
to
least,
the
yeah, she should
in
have been
that
saved.
pool of characters,
Yeah,
in that pool of characters that they had, again, it should have been.
she should have at
I
least
don't.
been safe. I don't
Yeah.
think Cynthia should have gone home for
Do
that.
you think that they? Because that was the week that she did the runway with the green, like the dedication to her cancer, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think the runway was that bad that it kicked her out
No,
for that reason?
no,
I don't.
and
I
her
know.
Dracula wasn't even that bad.
I know.
Like,
I know.
and then
So weird.
do you have?
She got pushed through for the points just to be sent back. That must have been so frustrating. As like imagine like you're Cynthia, right? And you get through like, oh, I just got through, like let's get on my teeth with the points, and that's cool. And then you literally go on the next. Well, I mean, I think they filmed them like there was a time in between, but imagine like just going home after just getting there. Like that must have
Yeah,
been so frustrating. I
yeah,
mean, somebody did have to go home, but especially her because she got pushed through with like the point system. That must have been crazy frustrating to
yeah.
just like go right back home. What was the point of that?
I
You
can't.
know?
Yeah.
You know?
Uh.
Wow.
So
Because there was
then,
two
like,
other people in that bracket that should have went through.
yep,
Sorry. So
yeah.
like, I wanted Betty to go. If I would
First of
have
all,
had it my way.
well, you know what pisses me off,
What?
and
God.
we've mentioned this before, but like
Mhm.
Denali and Ginger's lip sync pissed me off because people and like the judges too made it seem like Denali was doing too much.
The song was "See You Again"
And it was See You
by
Again,
Miley
a
Cyrus.
pop punk fast paced song.
Right.
Ginger's just standing
This
there.
isn't a ballad. It's not from like a musical. It's not a slow
Yeah,
song where quote unquote park and bark, which is if people don't know that are listening to us, park and bark is when you just kind of stay in one place. You're not really dancing, you're just kind of like emoting the song on your face
which
and just
works
like
for certain songs.
right. It works for like ballads and
Yes.
stuff, but this song is so high, it's
Yeah.
so fast paced and like high energy,
Yeah.
which would like you would think, oh, what's a good lip sync for this? Like the dancing and
The
like moving
dancing.
around. Like I don't
And a lot of people
get it.
are saying that Ali did too much. It's like, so would you rather have a fast paced song with lots of and just somebody not like just standing there?
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Like imagine
And
it's
the
like the
thing that
YMCA or something, and Ginger's just doing
right,
that.
right.
Like,
And
uh,
Ginger's known for the campy park and bark. Like she's not a dancer.
no,
She doesn't dance. Still, even now, like post semifinals, like weight
yeah,
loss and she's in like a healthier place, she still doesn't do like she still doesn't move around a lot.
no,
So it's not I don't
I
that was
can't.
crazy. If anything
That,
was the biggest robbery of the entire season,
yes,
even more so than Ginger winning the entire season, that lip sync,
yes.
that
And
judgment
like,
was
what
crazy.
gets
That
me
was
too is that
crazy.
Rue, I mean, he'll laugh at anything,
Yeah,
not just Ginger, but like
Ginger
during that
especially.
during that song, like Janelle's doing the most. She's putting in like the effort that goes in with the
Yeah,
song. She's dancing. Ginger's just like gives a side eye or like smirks, and Rue's like on the
she
floor
started
laughing.
like mocking, not mocking, but
Mock,
like
yeah,
Ginger does this thing where it's part of her camp aesthetic where like if somebody's doing a certain move, she'll like oh, like she'll try to like mimic it and then like be like, oh, I can't do that, or like look at what
Yes.
she's doing.
Well, it's like
Like
remember when Monet was about to do
the
the
split,
split,
and
and
she
then she
didn't.
goes and she doesn't split, and all the
But that
judges,
was a good way of doing that.
yes.
That was
But
funny.
Ginger also did that towards one of the like I think
Yeah,
Georges did a split, and Ginger basically did what Monet did.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you're
Just can't.
like, how can you pick a high upbeat dance song and just basically park and bark? Like, what? I don't understand.
If even if she's not gonna do a dance, right? At least have like
Move.
I don't know, like fierce arm movements or
Or
some
like
kind of.
go across the stage and come back and twirl or something like minor movements. Like you're literally just
It's
standing there.
crazy. And I think people, some that everybody's smoking something or sipping the Kool-Aid on this one because how are people collectively like even in I'm sorry. Like literally during this, I guess it's because maybe like they're under contract and I like Monet Exchange with the Queen, but damn, when she did the pit stop, like her opinions are like kept
And
like I
yep,
feel like if she wasn't in the pit stop, she wouldn't be saying the things
yeah.
that she's been saying because she was like, "Oh, Denali was doing too much." What? What are you
To that
talking about?
song,
I don't get it. I really don't get it. I
I
really don't get it.
I can't.
I don't
I
get it because
that
I
yeah,
feel like if that was I don't know I don't know the pit stop this season too they started like I guess because like
I
the
stopped
way the
watching it.
production
I
was
couldn't.
being yeah I had to stop watching because it felt like I was in another world because I was just like how are you agreeing with what's going
Yes.
on?
And I love
I don't
Alyssa
get it.
Edwards, but even her pit stop felt very
Yeah,
like here's what you should say.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
uh,
yeah. That's why hey I'll just stick to listening to like sibling rivalry,
yes.
which is Bob's podcast.
Yep.
Which Monet wasn't on them, so like I don't know if she if there's a thing with like the pit stop if you like can't be on a like a
Oh,
recap
yeah.
show because Bob started having guests come in
Yeah.
and do the episodes with her. Like they would because every week when the episodes would air the next Wednesday or some I think the next yeah each following Wednesday would be for the previous episode. So
Yeah.
that made a lot more sense. Like I would listen to that and just be like, yeah, finally people are
Mhm.
talking sense. I don't know. Something's they were cutting a lot of people checks
Oh
this
yeah.
season because I'm like, people are just losing their minds. I can't. I don't know how people were thinking that Denali was doing too much.
I know.
This is I could sit here and talk about this for another 2 fucking hours.
I
And
can't.
that and on top of it, when Ginger was doing the lip sync in that fucking Benson Boone outfit.
Oh yeah, that makes it worse.
Everything about it, I can't.
Just like Benson Boone standing there doing nothing.
Oh no.
I can't.
I hope Denali does what Ginger does and comes back until she wins
Yes.
because I need that to happen just to make even just to make up for what happened in this season because
Yeah.
they did her so wrong. They really did.
I I
I never seen anything like it. I don't think we've seen Riggery like this in a while.
yeah.
Towards the, even if she wouldn't have won, at least Denali should have at least gone through to the semifinals.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy to me. Her drag, like even from, I mean, she was good in season 13, but even coming back from season 13, she was incredible.
Oh yeah.
Coming back, I was just so mad still that she didn't even get a chance to like go to the semifinals.
I know. I was and
I
then
was
what
pissed.
got me is so like there's a wild card.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Yep. Let's
So
discuss this.
I don't know. I don't know. So like how is it? So when each main judge, which I think should include Carson, but maybe he just
I don't
wasn't
know if
there.
maybe I don't. Was he even? Did he judge this season?
I don't think he
Or did
did.
he? I don't think maybe he was like taking some time off because I don't even think we saw him in season 17. He was definitely
Yes.
there for season 17.
So like he's
I
not.
don't think he was in
No.
all. No, because what's his name was there instead. That's right. Law Roach was there instead.
Oh
That's
yeah.
right. I wonder if Carson's not. Oh, is Carson coming back? Now
Oh
I'm like
maybe,
wondering
or
what's
maybe he just
going on.
couldn't. Maybe he couldn't just do it.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know.
but
Mm.
like they said, oh, the main judges are picking their wild card.
Yeah,
Um,
because they said these are the judges that have been there to see. I think they
yeah,
said it was like the way they picked it was like these are the only three. They're not like these are the only three consistent judges that have seen all three brackets.
yes,
I think that's what they said. So
yeah,
it's Michelle Visage, T.S. Madison, and Ross Matthews.
yes,
They're the only ones that were able to
yeah.
vote
So tell me
for the
why.
wild card.
So T.S. Madison picks Kerry Colby.
That's a
Same
good
with
choice. Hey,
good choice. Michelle
yes,
also picks Kerry Colby. Fine. I think personally, you're not allowed. You shouldn't be allowed to pick the same person. That way, there's a third person that has the potential to come back. But I guess
yeah.
whatever. Kerry Colby has double the chances of coming back.
I wonder
Ross,
how they went about like voting with that. Like they had, did they just pick it and they didn't talk about it, or like they must have not talked about? I
or
don't know.
like
Hey, I
maybe
don't.
it was like just like here's who I want, and T.S. Madison's like, oh, I also wanted to pick Kerry, and they're just like, all right.
Yeah,
But what I don't get, and this is a lot of speculation too,
yeah.
Ross picks Mistress, who got eliminated that like 10 minutes before they announced who was going
And
to
he wasn't
be.
even there.
Who wasn't
He
there?
wasn't there for he wasn't there for the elimination. So
Yeah.
that is another thing where I was like sitting there and I was like, oh, this is weird, and it's like sus because it's like, how did he know?
So unless he was
Unless
not a judge that day, but he was in production that day somewhere, or maybe he was like,
or he knew somehow, but like
or
I
like maybe he was, they said, oh, here's a list. I don't know. Maybe they just have a list of every single contestant and they just say, no, because that wouldn't make
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Because,
But the whole thing is that the only people that it's not determined who can be picked for wild card until all 3 brackets
are
were
done.
done.
Yeah.
So, it's
Because
not like they can just because what if you pick somebody and then they ended up being one of the people that got voted through?
then I guess you would just
You know what I mean?
repick. But like,
Ah,
still,
they should you know what they should have done? They should have assigned each judge a bracket.
yeah,
In my opinion, this is
pick
how it
one
would have been fair.
person.
More
Yeah,
fair, in my opinion.
one person from each
Assigned
bracket.
each judge yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
One set, like, say, to Michelle, if you wanna, like, do, like, list of, like, oh, who's, like, most recently who's been a judge, like, the longest or something. Be like, "Michelle, you can pick from bracket 1. Ross, you can pick from bracket 2.
yeah,
T.S. Madison, you can pick from bracket 3."
yeah,
That way, people wouldn't have picked the same people.
yes.
But still, that doesn't make sense why the
Because you
Mr.
wouldn't
Isabel
know.
Brooks thing is
Like,
I felt like that was, like, production not even caring what people were thinking at that point because it's like, again, it's so
so
weird.
like Ross must have been on site somewhere. Like maybe
Must
he
have.
was backstage because he knew he would have to pick somebody. And so
Yeah,
maybe he had the idea, oh, I want to pick one of these people that are still currently here. Like I
yeah.
I don't know, but like
That episode
it
when
was
Mistress went home, how many people were on the judging panel? Was it 3 or was it like? Because sometimes they'll have 2 regular judges and 2 it was 2
I think it
people
was
and a
just
guest,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I
So,
think so.
I don't know.
Uh,
It's
and
weird.
so let's before we mention so obviously Mistress goes home. But like let's talk about what happened before she goes home.
God,
Okay. So
I got
she's
so mad.
just
I got so mad. Not mad, like,
like
cringe, I guess, would be more of
it's
a
very cringy.
yeah,
Like I don't even know how
yeah.
to describe it. Like where did that come from?
I don't know.
Did they
I don't know.
were they weren't fighting beforehand. It's not
No,
like they had to
like
fight the day before and they're airing out their laundry the
but
next
apparently
day.
later on it was all a joke, which I think is crazy. 'Cause I'm
Well,
like,
I was
that's
just
almost
yeah.
like that's almost like if somebody gets really nasty and is, like, fighting with you, and then at the end they're like, "No, I'm just kidding." It's like, well, you
Or it's
did
like
some,
no
like,
offense,
really
but they say something offensive and you're like so offensive.
yeah,
I get.
yeah,
And so like they're at the table and they're all talking with each other
uh-huh,
and Mistress just starts getting really annoying out of nowhere.
yeah.
Like
The
in
difference
Aja's
between
face.
bracket 2 and the difference in bracket 2 when she was doing it, it seemed that, like, how she was in season
Yeah.
15. Like, it was the same type of, like Like, she was always like that, like, playing mind games or, like,
Yes.
trying to, like, be, like you know what I mean? Like, but she was also, like, very calm and not, like, annoying, like, she was it was the same in the pink bracket how she was in season 15, so it was just
Yeah.
good TV.
Good TV.
But something
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 happened
switched.
after.
Something
Maybe
happened
it's
in
because
the
she's
semifinals.
like they waited like 6 months to film. I don't know, but like she just
I don't
got
know.
she got really annoying, but not annoying as in like, oh, I'm just messing with you. This is good TV. Annoying.
Yeah.
Like she was just genuinely annoying, and she was like in Aja's face the entire time.
Girl,
And
when
Aja just
please
like was like, I'm done talking to you. Like I'm not talking. Like I'm not. This isn't happening. And she literally like she was
and
in.
Aja's a completely different person. If this would have been
Yep.
do you remember Aja
Mm-hmm.
in season 9?
Oh yeah.
If this would have been put Aja from season because she's gone through a lot of changes, she's now come out, like, she's, transitioning now, so she said, like, I'm more, like, level-headed, and I know who I
Yes.
am more, and I'm more comfortable in my skin. She was like, season 9 me was very, like I was angry, I was just
Mm-hmm.
very, like, jealous, like, all the stuff with, like, Valentina and all that. Imagine season 9 Aja in this
Oh,
situation.
she would have
She
gone
would've
off.
she would've she would've literally and she says it too, she's like, back then she's like, "If this was the old me," she's like, "I would've popped her in the mouth." She's like, "But this" she's like,
Yes.
"But I don't
But
fight
Mistress
Butch
was
Queens."
literally like as
She had me
close
dying
to
though.
her
She was like,
face
"I
as
don't fight
possible.
Butch Queens." Do you remember when she said that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I just
Can't.
I can't.
It
Like
was too much. No, it was too much.
it was too much. It was too awkward. And then they pan to like the rest of the girls, and all of the looks that they gave, they were just like everyone was so uncomfortable.
It was so
It
uncomfortable.
was so uncomfortable.
I
Lydia,
like, even when it was in the preview, like,
yeah,
that they showed on
yeah,
YouTube, like, the day before the episode airs. Dude, when she pulled her hair back and, like, yelled in her ear, I was like, "Anybody in their right like, you deserved" like, I wouldn't have been if Aja would've responded by, like, hitting her or, like, pushing her, I would've been like, "That's warranted."
that's
You
warranted.
don't
Yep.
get in anybody's face like that. Like, that
No.
was crazy.
And then
She literally
mm,
touched her hair, which that's unwarranted either way to just touch somebody's hair
yep.
like that out of nowhere. So she took like, pulls back her hair and, like, what, like, laughs in her ear, like, she goes
Yes,
like
yep,
she
yep.
literally looked like a little kid. Like, this is
Like
literally
a
something that, like, my seven-year-old niece would do, like, she goes like, "Ha ha," like, I'm like, "What?
yes, yes.
What is going on?
But
What
then
is
Aja
going
later
on?"
on was like, "Oh, it was a joke." The guys basically said, "I honestly barely remember it because I was like high."
Yeah, 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 they were that was the whole thing. So, hey, knowing that knowledge, were they all high? Because
Oh, maybe
maybe that could have attributed to why Mistress was so
that's
fucking out of
true.
whack. If she was if they if okay, going by the narrative, if I think she's in the which honestly, I didn't know you can get so much tea from, like, watching the videos that they do at, like, Roscoe's, like, I didn't know that was, like, such a big thing of, like but they just don't care, and, like, I don't know if they have NDAs for this or they just don't
Or
they
maybe
just
the
spill, like,
season's
so
over.
much tea.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think after it airs, maybe that's not valid, like,
yeah,
anymore. I think it's, like, while the season is airing, you can't really say anything,
yeah.
but they just spill a lot of tea when they do their, like, watch parties at Roscoe's, and then she
Mhm.
was like I think she said, "Some of us we, like, shared a blunt or something, or,
Yes,
like, Georges had a blunt." So, being that Mistress and Georges are close, maybe Mistress was also in that blunt
that's true.
rotation, is what I'm thinking
Yeah,
now. And, like, depending on, like, how strong or what she had or, like, Georges also was known for doing poppers, so I don't know what they were you know what I
uh,
mean? So, like, maybe it just
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, that could have made Mistress, like, act some weird shit,
yeah.
like, in the end. But
But
if
homegirl,
that
she,
was
but then
if that was an action out of sobriety, like, if you were in a sober state of mind and did that, crazy.
yes,
I
but
can't.
homegirl was trying to say she never loses. Right after that, and like the whole time she's like, and I've never lost a lip sync. And then she loses the lip sync, and I was like, gold. Yes, yeah,
That was that was good TV.
that was good
That was
TV.
good.
I
I
just,
wanna know the timeline, though, of when what's the whole thing about when do they film the confessionals?
I don't
Because
know.
it's like imagine if she already knew, like, I've heard, I don't know if the production is always the same, but I've heard that they film episodes like at 1 week when they say, "Oh, it's a new week in the workroom," or whatever.
Yeah.
Every quote unquote week is filmed over the course of like 2, 3 days, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
So I think what they do is like they obviously, because you can't record a confessional until you've done what happens, because
Yeah.
they're narrating what's happening. So she had to have gone through that lip sync and knew that she already
Yes.
lost.
Yep.
And then it's hilarious because she probably was thinking in her brain, "Oh, this is gonna be good TV. Oh, I've never lost a lip sync." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there was definitely like gears turning there because she would have never. That's so funny though. She's like,
Oh,
"I never lost a lip
yep.
sync,"
But she
and
gets
she hasn't.
eliminated.
It's true though. This is the first one that she ever lost,
Yes. So she gets
and
eliminated.
she lost to her own drag daughter. That's crazy.
Oh, yep.
If that's still gonna be a thing. I mean, as of right now, apparently Lydia is still her drag daughter. I
Yep.
don't know if this is gonna carry on. There's even more trauma happening now. I mean, I can't tell. People are saying that the stuff with Willem is like leading up to like a collab, and I'm like, if it is, that's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know. Oh my
I
god,
just so
I can't.
she um
Apparently, everything she does is a joke, and apparently, nothing's
yeah.
ever like been like a real feud. Except for her, the stuff with her and Sasha is apparently like an actual feud. Like apparently, they do still have each other blocked, which I'm like, ooh. I don't know how much you heard about that stuff,
No.
but
Wait. What happened?
I think I gotta look it up more, but apparently there's like things with her and Sasha, and apparently they have each other blocked. Her and
Oh, I
Sasha
saw
told
like
me.
brief things about it, but I didn't see like I didn't read
I
too
don't know
much
if
into it.
I don't know if it involves the stuff with, well, her and Carrie have worked it out.
Yeah.
Whatever's going on or went on with them, because Carrie was on her YouTube channel, but apparently there was still. I think I need to watch. There's a video with Mistress and Carrie that literally aired the Monday after the, like, when their bracket ended, and
Yeah.
like the Mistress did the shady thing with giving Lydia the extra point that she
Oh
didn't
yeah.
need.
Hmm.
Literally the Monday after that, she uploaded the video with Carrie. So it's like they're good, but like they discuss
Yes.
stuff about Sasha, and like apparently, I think Sasha might just have her blocked. So I don't know if Sasha just doesn't like what she does with like all of her like feuds and stuff. I don't.
Yeah.
Apparently, at one point they had each other blocked. I don't know if they still do, but
Yeah.
just like I can't keep up with what's real and what's not with
I
Mistress for
can't.
real. Girl, she's too much.
She's too much. Um, but she gets eliminated,
Yeah.
and then it just like the next.
She like
Well,
dug
I
her
guess
own.
it's
She
the
like
next
dug her
step.
own. I feel like
Yeah.
they dug her own grave in that one,
Yeah.
kind of. But
But then
oh
it's
my
like
god.
you don't see who gets picked until the next
Yeah.
episode, but like you do know which names are there. So like
Yeah.
Carrie has two, Mistress has one. It's
Yeah.
like it doesn't make sense that Mistress would even have one unless Ross is somewhere on the premises and knows she gets eliminated and that's his pick. But like
And it was such a weird choice to do that, because it wasn't like in the end they ended up picking her. They didn't pick her. So I
yeah.
don't know what was the point. Like
Well,
I don't know why.
when they go to pick, they just spun and whoever got like
No, no, I know that.
oh yeah.
I'm wondering what was the reason for, like, if there was some like weird like production like thing for like why would he pick like Mr. I just don't get why he didn't pick somebody else if he wasn't there. Like it
Yes.
just seems so odd
Or like
to not make him a judge the night that they're picking the wild card
yes.
in general, but also for him to just pick Mistress is just still
Yeah,
like
or
my
they
brain's
should
just
have
like
were like,
weird.
"Oh, T.S. Madison, I'm picking Mistress." And then it's like,
Yeah,
"Okay, well you were there and she just got eliminated. So, yeah, you
right.
saw how she did. Maybe you want to give her that chance." And then Ross could say, "Oh, I want Carrie Colby."
That would have made more sense. Yeah,
But
I
like
just
I
don't
don't
know.
know. It's just this whole
It had to have
season.
been some type of. It had to. This whole season is just crazy. This me processing this whole season is literally like any of the memes where you just have like all the math equations above your head,
Yes,
and you
it's
just
that lady, the older lady, and she's just like confused, and there's like math equations like floating in the air.
Or like what's his name from the Hangover, where he's like sitting at the table in Vegas, like trying to figure out
Yes.
like.
Yep. But
Oh man.
so she and I really thought for a second that Mistress was going to get picked. I mean, I know it's up to fate, and Carrie has two of the golden balls, so like chances
Yeah.
are she's going to get picked over Mistress. But I was like,
She had better odds going into it anyway.
yes. But I was
So
like, if
I don't know.
somehow Mistress gets in, I'm going to be pissed because it's going to be stupid. You just eliminated her just to bring her back, but she didn't get
Yeah.
picked. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Um.
It would have been like the reverse of what happened to Cynthia.
Mhm. Yep.
Like bring her back just to send her home.
Yeah.
Send her home just to bring her back. I don't know, but by the time we had reached that episode, I was just like, yeah, fuck it. Anything
Yeah.
can happen.
So
I was
then,
just like
yes.
throwing my hands up in the air by then.
So then we get to the lip sync SmackDown for the crown. So
Hmm.
the first, um, I can't
I
wait.
can't wait.
Um,
There's parts of this that I liked. There's parts of it that I did like
yeah,
because some of the placements, like, hey, I didn't expect Lydia to be like third. I thought that was crazy, and I was
yes,
really happy for her. Like, I
yes,
was like,
she
you
did
just came off
good.
of your season, you had 5 days, literally canonically 5 days to get this
Yes,
entire All Stars package together.
yeah,
And you, after doing all those challenges, doing the semifinals challenges, then you have the lip sync loppers, and you still come in third place with all these like seasoned queens. Like that was crazy.
yeah.
That
Um,
was one of the good parts of the finale for me. What
wait, I'm confused. So I'm
are you
trying
confused
to,
about?
I was trying to see like the lip sync. Oh, I think. Oh, here you go. Okay. Um, so for the lip sync, the first one was Ginger Minge and Carrie Colby. Pissed me off.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, before we start getting into the actual lip syncs, what was the point of them bringing in the Raider Queen at the end? What was that?
I don't
Why?
know. I guess maybe to determine
It was
who's
so
going
weird.
against each other, but like you bring it back for one episode.
Which, if you flip it around, this was literally how they started season 17,
Yes.
which that made sense because they were all like starting off and like it
Yes.
was like going off of like first impressions. Like
Yes.
they literally just saw the the talent shows that they did and then they rated the queens on that.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense because
Mhm.
it's like, oh, they're not doing it based off of like things that they know previously about the queens. They're
Yes.
literally just meeting each other and
Off the
doing it off of first
first
impression.
impression.
Yeah, so it was like a genuine, well,
Yeah.
some people were being strategic, now we know that, but for the most part, people were judging who they thought had a good
Yeah.
talent show. It doesn't make
It
sense
does
in the
not make
form of
sense.
using it to pair up who gets to lip sync each other
Yeah.
against each other.
And
It's
like
weird.
yeah, I did. So yeah, the first round, Ginger Minge, Carrie Colby.
Which what were their placements in the Rate of Queen? Because it's like how did they some of
Ginger
these
was
placements didn't make sense. I don't know
I
if
think
people
it
were
was
being
like
strategic and throwing people off or like trying to pick who they
I
wanted to lip sync
think
against, but
I think that's what their strategy probably was. Like,
yeah.
oh, Ginger, I think, was number one. So it's like, if I'm somebody, like, maybe I'll put Ginger last in hopes that I don't have to lip sync against her. Or maybe
Yeah.
you put Ginger first, thinking, well, I'm probably not going to be first. I'm probably middle of the road. So I'll put Ginger
Yeah.
first and make her lip sync against somebody else. But, like, I don't think
Yeah.
any of that made a difference. Because
Yeah.
Ginger
It
went
was weird.
against Carrie Colby. I'm like, okay,
Eric Hope is a great lip singer.
yeah.
So
Um, and I was mad. So obviously Ginger
yeah.
wins
Yeah.
again. She just
Mhm.
stood there.
Sure. Sure.
I mean,
Like
the song was "Disease" by Lady Gaga. Never heard of that song until now. But Ginger Minj, I can't.
it's off of her new album.
That's probably why.
It's the same like with the it's in the same album as like the Abracadabra
Oh,
that
okay.
song.
Okay.
But Disease was like the first single from this like new album.
Uh,
So it is like only a couple months old.
yeah. But it just Carrie embodied that song so
Yeah.
well. She did so well, and Ginger, she didn't. Ginger just kind of did what Ginger does and
Stands there.
stands
It's got
there.
parking
At
mark, which again,
parking mark.
this
Yeah.
is not another song that requires
No.
a parking mark. It's not a Gaga ballad, it's not slow, it's not, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not something where you just wanna show a bunch of emotion in your face. This is like, I mean, it starts off a little, like, not slow, but, like, it has a beat still, but it's still very, like, high
It.
energy and
Yeah.
it doesn't mesh with what
And a
Ginger
lot of
does.
people were saying Carrie should have won that. I mean, there's a lot of
Yeah,
people that think Ginger should have won, but like a lot of people were like, "All right, at this point, like we know who's gonna win because
yeah.
you put Carrie Colby, who's one of the best lip syncers, against Ginger, and she lost." And you're like, "Okay." And also,
And then
there's
do we wanna bring up the thing that you showed me in the
yes.
fashion photo review?
Let me find it.
So, for context, 2 previous winners? No. Well, yeah, technically, because Raven got crowned. I'm
Yes.
considering Raven the winner of season
Yeah.
2. So, Raven and Raja have a, well, not, it's not a podcast. It's like a little YouTube, like, I think it's with WoW Productions, so it's like sponsored by WoW,
Yeah.
but they do the fashion photo review where they review each episode, and then they did the review of the lip sync. And what did we find out from that video?
So and it says from Gaysby, I guess I don't know
Yeah,
if that's how you pronounce that, but Gaysby. It says
yeah,
Drag Race edited Carrie Colby's lip sync in the AS10 finale, and we've got proof. And then
yeah,
it says they removed this major stunt Carrie pulled off against Ginger Minj. There's always drama about the Drag Race edit, but Carrie Colby can actually blame the edit. She's come out saying her All Star 10 lip sync against Ginger Minj was so chopped up that no wonder fans are screaming Ginger lost. Turns out Carrie pulled off a full on stunt that never made it on air. And now the proof's out thanks to Fashion Photo Review. So like Raven and Raja watch like I guess the unedited version.
mhm,
Um, so they were watching a shot of Carrie Colby mid handstand or mid cartwheel from her All Star 10 finale lip sync, and Raven loses it, mainly because this moment was never even shown on Drag Race.
yeah, and
The
from the screenshot, you can't tell. I'm gonna go back after this and watch their full, like, video
Is
because
it
I
on
don't know if they
YouTube?
were. Yeah, yeah, they'll always put it on
Oh,
YouTube. You just look up fashion photo review, and it'll, the most
yeah.
recent one will definitely come up.
And it's the
'Cause
yeah,
it's like with, I mean, they show it, like, weekly, and it's like a short, like, they really condense it because they mostly do, like, the fashions, they'll do, like,
yeah.
toot boot, like, "Oh, this looks
Oh
good or
yeah.
it's bad," but that's where it comes from, the tutor boot
And then
from them.
it says the real gag cutting this moment only makes it look more like they edited around it to hand Ginger the win.
It's giving mess, it's giving Drag Race finale drama at its finest. Yep.
Yes. And you can see in the
Just,
other lip syncs that she's doing, it's very chopped up and they show Ginger a lot. And you're like,
yeah,
just show both. Like,
and she's doing the same
but
thing.
it's like, you know, you're picking Ginger either way, so why edit it?
'Cause
Maybe,
they wanna, yeah, it's so, because they wanna make it look at it as if it's, like, justified, which I'm like, the mental gymnastics of that alone, you're literally making it hard, you're probably making the editors work more diligently than they
yes.
need to be,
Mm-hmm.
rather than just have, like, one, like, again, I'm telling you, there's so much difference if you watch, that's why you could literally tell back in the day, like, the earlier seasons, you could tell if a lip sync was fair or not, because literally most of the shots would be, I mean, they had less editing, so that a lot of it would just be like a wide shot of both people like lip syncing,
Yes.
and then they would just go, the only time they would really, like, they did edit it obviously, but it's not as chopped and
Yeah.
edited as this was, because they would just go to the judge's desk and then go back. But it was a lot more just like you would see what each perform, which it should be. You should get to see what each performer has to offer.
Yeah.
It's just stupid to
It's
me.
so stupid. So Ginger wins the first round. And then Irene goes up against Lydia. Again,
Instantly crazy, instantly crazy.
and
I'm sorry,
again
I still can't believe they picked Ginger over.
I can't. Like
Yeah,
some of the other
I
lip
can't.
syncs, you could say Ginger won and makes sense. Well,
Yeah,
mm, not really.
not that one,
Well,
not
not
that
really
one.
any of them.
No,
Um,
yeah. wait, I'm just thinking about because she eventually lip synced because she lip synced against Carrie, and then the next one she does Bosco. Did
Bosco,
she lip
and
sync with her
then
there?
yeah. So after the first Ginger one, you have Irene and Lydia, which again, I
Yeah,
don't know where the Raider Queen comes in.
yeah.
Basically, I think Rue's picking like the top and then the one of the lower, but
I
not
think
even that
Irene
because
strategized. No, I think Irene strategized this one, but again, I don't know how it works because when they're doing the Raider Queen, Irene specifically says, "I want to lip sync against Lydia." I guess maybe the either like maybe she thought like, "Oh, we have like similar lip sync
yeah,
styles," or maybe Irene was thinking like, "Oh, the newbie, I'm gonna edge
I
her
can
out. I'm
beat
gonna
her.
get her
Yeah,
out. I can beat her." Right, right. Because Irene still has the whole narrative of like well, I mean, she's more than proved herself with this
yeah,
All Stars, but I think she always has in the back of her mind like the, "Oh, I was out first. I really
yeah.
gotta prove
Mm-hmm.
myself this time around." But I remember her saying like, "Oh, I want," like,
Yep.
however she strategizes, she's like, "I want to lip sync against Lydia."
Yeah.
I don't think Lydia said the same thing, but
No,
no, Irene did.
but they did Joyride by
RuPaul
Kesha.
shouldn't Irene be Lydia's drag mother?
Yeah,
I think she should.
yeah.
I Does that make a lot more sense than it being mistress?
Uh huh.
I mean, hey, Lydia, live your life, girl. But I
Yes.
don't know.
Yep. But they
Oh,
do
the road
Joyride by
goes.
Kesha.
Yeah,
One of Kesha's newer songs. I've never
yeah,
listened to it until
yeah.
um now. Lydia
It's
wins.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think it was deserved. I think Lydia
Oh
did
yeah,
well. Irene also
yeah,
did very well. But
yeah.
I think Lydia winning
Irene,
made sense.
y- you know what too? I think Irene also fell during this lip sync, so I think
Yeah.
that didn't help. You know what I mean? A lot
Yep.
of times when a queen will fall during a lip sync, it won't go in their
No.
favor.
No.
But yeah, Lydia killed it.
Yeah. And then
I also wish that somehow I know it didn't happen, but if I could have my way to pair up people, damn, I wish she would have been able to lip sync to the Lady Gaga song and the outfit that she had on,
yes.
because I feel like it would have gone perfectly
Yep.
with the vibe of the song. But
Yes. And
Joyride was
then
still kick ass.
yeah. And then after that was Aja and Georges. Also pretty evenly matched. I feel like
Yeah,
they both did well. I
yeah,
loved Aja's outfit as the
yes,
nun.
yes,
And
yes.
but she took it off and she had like the outfit underneath.
I know.
So I think it could have
But
gone either way.
she did gigs following, like, the week of the finale, she did, like, I saw on Instagram, like, she's been doing gigs with the nun outfit on, and, like, now it's, like, a gig, like, in her show, at least for right now, but, like, she's been
Yeah.
doing, like, numbers with the nun outfit on, which is
Yeah.
I think it's a reference to the flying nun. I wanna say
I
it's a
think
reference. It
so.
looks
Yeah.
exactly like the outfit that she has on, but I don't know. Good reveals either way.
And I think they both did really well. So I'm not mad
Yeah.
about George's beating her.
I mean, they're two of, like, the best
Yeah.
lip syncs. I mean, they were both considered lip sync assassins at one point, I'm
Yeah.
assuming, right?
Mhm.
I know Georges was because Georges lip synced, like, 3 or 4 different times and, like,
Yes.
stayed based on that in,
Yep.
was she season 14? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can never I always get season 13 and 14 queens mixed up sometimes,
Yeah.
but oh, she was in Willow Pill soon. Right, okay.
Yes. Yep. And then
Yeah.
the next, and this one got me. Bosco and
Yeah.
Diabetes.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god. I was not expecting it, but
Oh my god.
Dia crying because she had to lip sync against like her sister.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It
They're
got me.
very close. They're from the same original season. I'm pretty sure they knew each other before they were
Yeah.
on Drag Race together,
I
I
think
wanna
so.
say. I know she's also Bosco's also close with Irene, I know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were like, "This was the one." Like, Drag Race always has this thing of they're always gonna strike for the emotional like,
Yeah.
chord when they can. So, like, it's the way they almost, like, predestine it, like, they'll say it throughout the whole episode, they'll be like, "Oh, I just hope I don't have to lip sync against you. I just hope it's
Yep.
not us." And then, of course, it ends up being them.
Yeah. But
But I'm sorry, Daya, she wiped the floor with Kai.
oh yeah, yeah.
I
Dia
feel.
was not winning that one.
Yeah. Literally the most appropriate. So out of the list of songs that they did in this
Oh,
lip sync, couldn't have been a more perfect song for
yes. It
Bosco.
was
Are
show
you
me
kidding
your
me?
yeah. Show me
Show
how
me
you
Burlesque.
burlesque.
Yeah, from Burlesque, which I have actually never seen.
It's pretty
Have
good.
you seen it?
Yeah, it's pretty
I
good.
need to.
Cher's
My
in it.
only reference. I know it's Cher and it's Christina
Yep.
Aguilera, right?
Hmm.
And the only thing that I know about it is like, well, the memes where she's like, I know all the songs, I know every single one," and then Cher goes, "Wagon wheel Watusi." It's the
Yes.
only
Yep.
thing I know.
Yep. And people
But
quote that
I
all
gotta
the
actually,
time.
yeah, "Wagon wheel Watusi."
Yes. It's so funny that whole meme. But yeah,
But I don't.
Bosco was definitely winning that one.
Oh my god,
And then you get to
the
another
fans,
gin.
the fans, the fans.
The fans.
Don't come on,
Oh,
the little thing where she's laying on the ground with the fans and doing like
oh,
basically like the Vegas showgirl move, and then she's doing it to like the riffs of Christina Aguilera going
yes,
yeah. And she's like, it's she needs to do that like in her act. Like I
yes.
know people, she probably is. Like people would flip over that. It was crazy.
I love
Daya
Bosco.
must have been just watching it. Same Queen.
Queen, love her.
Call me
Call me
Katya
Katya.
because we love
Yep.
us. But
Oh,
can you imagine just Daya just probably looking over like fuck? Like,
yep.
she just
Well,
realizes that she's getting on the ground with the
and I think
fans.
she did say this. It's like, well, I lost, but at least I lost to, Bosco.
Right, right,
Um,
exactly.
but then, no, here's the thing. Then you got Bosco and Ginger.
Come on, come on, get
Yeah.
real. The song
Yeah.
could have been "Old MacDonald Had a Farm." Come on,
And
Bosco's gonna kill Ginger in every lip sync. Are you kidding me?
like, I,
Like unless it was like something that somehow would play to Ginger's strengths, which I can't see with literally Bosco being one of the best
yes.
lip syncers that they've ever had, especially now.
Uh huh.
But like how she's just, I can't. I just can't. It doesn't make any
And
sense.
again, raise your
What
glass,
song did they do?
upbeat
I think,
song, and you're
yeah.
standing there and you're doing your like stupid like faces.
Did they change outfits,
I
or
don't.
did they just have?
No, I think they had the same outfit on.
Oh yeah, because Ginger just has that denim number on the entire time.
What, the Benson Boone?
No, it's like
Oh,
it's not. It's no, it's not the. Nothing will ever be worse than that damn Benson Boone outfit. Oh
yeah.
my god, I that might have been the worst look of the entire season.
Yeah.
Maybe one of them. Maybe one of them. But no, she has like a denim like outfit on. But I think Bob said it on his podcast, and he was like, to win in that denim number is crazy.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
He's like, of all the things you're gonna win in that. I, how do we
She shouldn't have won that.
how do you spell in the words of Alyssa Edwards rigor mortis girl?
Rigor
Because
Morris. It's rigor Morris. And then you just have detox. It's like,
who's Morris?
who's Morris?
She said it's rigor mortis, and then Alyssa's genuinely surprised. Oh,
Yes. It cracks me.
but
Like,
girl, get real.
like, no.
Mm,
No. No.
I'm literally that tweet that Plain Jane tweeted where she was like something about Ginger just tickles RuPaul's brain tumor so fiercely.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
what,
I just,
girl?
it,
Strike one.
strike one.
Strike one was Carrie. This was strike two and three for me. When they said Ginger Minge, I paused it.
Yeah.
I literally stopped watching, and I literally had to like I went and like got water and like literally just like thought about it for like 10 minutes. I was like,
I,
"There's no way!" Like, and the
yes.
edit was crazy.
And,
They
yeah.
weren't even showing what Bosco was doing. I literally thought that something was wrong with my TV for a second because I was like, did I hit fast forward or something?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, why am I just seeing Ginger?
Yes.
Like,
And then, um, Gaysby also said All Stars 10 finale becomes the worst rated Drag Race episode in her story. Yeah, I wonder
yep.
why.
'Cause people probably you know, because I feel like there's probably a lot of people that probably turned it off after the Carrie lip sync, but there's definitely a lot of people that turned it off after the
Oh
Bosco
yeah.
and Ginger lip
It
sync.
has a 2.310 or 2.3 on IMDb.
Yeah,
Um,
and compare that to any of the episodes from the first 2 brackets.
yes. But
Completely different.
and then it says one savage review called it an insult to audience intelligence. Others said it,
Yeah.
but this one gets me. Others said it could have been an email.
Yeah, right? Please,
I
stop.
can't. But first of all,
Yeah.
she lost Tabasco. She lost Tabasco. So then you have Georges and Lydia. They do Whenever, Wherever by Shakira.
Mhm.
I do
Yeah.
think Georges did win that. Um,
Yes.
I did. I mean, Lydia did great, but
Don't underestimate longtime Shakira stan Lydia B. Collins,
yes,
because I was crying when they said, like, "Oh," like, it's always great to find out when a queen is, like, secretly, like, somebody's fan, like, she's
yes,
like, "Oh, I'm actually a big Shakira fan, like, I had a Shakira birthday cake," and then they just show it on
yes,
the
yes,
and it's like Lydia when she couldn't have been older than like 9 or 10, like she's probably like closer to maybe like 7 or 8. Like she's very little and she clearly has like a Shakira birthday cake.
yep,
I thought that was so good. But
uh,
despite that, Georgia did win, or we'll say.
yes. Lydia did great, but Georges definitely killed that one.
Yeah.
So obviously the final finale is Ginger and Georges, and this is what irked me. Again, we said it in other um, talks with Ginger and her other lip syncs, but like the edits and the cuts is so apparent. Like you barely see Georges.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
What was the ending? Oh, they
It's
did.
raining men.
Yeah.
And again, she put no like she put the emotion behind the song, but like she doesn't do much behind after that.
Yeah.
Oh, like no. When
Final
I was
season.
watching the final lip sync, I was like, they're not gonna get Georges to win. Like, there's no way. You barely saw any of her lip sync.
And but the thing is, that that's not what they saw. Like
Yes.
it's not as if it's not as if the edit was what was really happening, because we know how good of a lip syncer Georgia is. I mean,
Yes.
again, she stayed in season 14. She stayed in season 14 probably longer than she would have without the lip syncs, because
Yes.
a lot of times lip syncs was her
It
biggest strength
saved.
and that
Yeah.
was what carried her.
Yeah.
So it's like it's crazy to me.
It's crazy.
I don't
I
It's kinda crazy that after what they do in the entire season is just put down to these lip syncs too. I think
yes.
that's also kinda crazy in itself,
Yes. Like you
but
could
then also
maybe do the lip syncs to get you to the semifinals
yeah.
and then
Yeah,
have more
that would be
challenges.
good if they had allowed Perusa with oh, yeah. Huh,
Like, but you're, and at that point, like, you know Ginger's gonna win.
yeah,
So, like, it doesn't even feel like a good ending.
yeah, no.
And then
And it's crazy to go into a finale with this many people too.
yes.
Like, usually when you're thinking of a finale, even if it's, like it's either with the certain all-stars where they do non-elimination,
Yeah.
or they have, like, a top 3 or a top 4, and then the recent thing with the regular season finales is the top 4 or top 3 are lip syncing against each
Yes.
other, which makes a lot more sense because it's less people.
Yes.
I don't know.
I just,
Ugh.
and again, I love Ginger. She's great, but like, if I were Ginger, I would not feel like I deserve this win.
No, no, no,
No.
and I know she's been waiting, like, a long time, like, this year marked 10 years from her original season,
Yes.
which I think is crazy, but just because somebody it's like if this was any other type of like profession or anything, just because somebody's been doing something like for a very long time doesn't necessarily mean that they need to be rewarded for
Yes.
doing a
Mhm.
certain thing for a very long time.
Mhm.
It's almost this win is kind of feeling like when a bad teacher gets tenure and they
Yes.
can't get fired. You know what I mean? It
Yes.
feels like that. Like when it's like, oh well, Mr. So and so's been here for so long. Don't make him a good teacher though.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like it just felt on top of everything else that has happened in the year in 2025, it felt bad. That's all I'm
Yes.
gonna say. Like it just felt
At
bad.
least we won't, fingers crossed, unless she comes back for the rumored All Star All Winners season. Um, we won't
If
see
they
her
do
there.
all winners and she comes back,
That would be
I'm gonna watch. I will. I'll say I won't watch it, but I probably will. Like
well,
it's
and then how?
like,
Yeah,
all winners, but at least from 5 years ago or something. Make some type of like loophole where she can't
all
come back.
winners. Bianca comes back. I
All
just,
winners should just be on.
it's just Bianca. Raven, Raven can come back now.
Yeah, yeah. Because I know they're not bringing
Trixie can
Tyrus in.
come back.
True.
No, I don't think
Would she
Trixie would.
even know at this
No,
point? I
no
don't
chance.
think at this point there's a. Well, I mean, if if it's any indication from like the episodes of like, I think it was. I don't know if they mentioned it in the podcast, but I know they talked about it in their old show, like that they would never come back.
Oh yeah.
Like both of them
Do they
said,
still
like I'm
make
not.
new episodes of that?
No, I think they've just moved on because
Oh,
I don't think it's on because that was a Well Presents production,
oh
like
yeah,
how the Raja and Raven thing.
yeah,
Like they would do it like weekly. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure. So like I don't think it's a. I think they just do their podcast and then they just have their separate. Like obviously Trixie's got her cosmetics and
yeah,
then Katya's still doing it. I mean they both have they tour with the podcast too. So like
yeah.
I don't think Oz been a thing since they had that little like fallout thing where like Katya had to go to like treatment and
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
I don't think. Yeah, but you need to watch that documentary that they did. I thought it was really good.
oh yeah,
I think it's called. I want to. I think it's mostly under like as a documentary of like Trixie, but it involves the stuff with Katya and like
yeah.
when she went into treatment. It's very good. It's emotional. I will say
Yes.
that, but it's so dark.
Overall, four. I would say 4 out of 10 this season. Maybe a five.
What
Just overall rating. 4 out of 10.
it started
5
out
if you're.
started out so good. I'm so mad because it
You
started
know.
out so good.
When that whole meme, it's like there are four, but they know how to cook, and then they give like a new
Yeah.
rating. I would say it's a
Mhm.
4, but Bosco makes it like a 6. Like Bosco's the only reason. Bosco, man, the only one of the only good things about the season.
I know. I know.
I
I'm telling you, man, that first bracket had us spoiled because I was thinking it was just all gonna be like
yes,
that, and it was not like that.
yep. I
So
can't.
it don't
Just
make entire franchises around giving somebody a crown when you feel bad that you didn't give them a crown before. It's not.
yeah,
It's not good. I don't like
yeah,
because again, it was hilarious that they had Alyssa on for the pit stop for the finale
yes.
when the Global All Stars thing, like
Hmm.
that was basically like a thing to give her a crown. I think it was just to give her a crown, but
Yeah,
I that's not what people watch this show
yeah.
for, you know?
A disappointing season.
Yeah, in the end, yeah.
Hmm. Do you have any statuses saved?
Do I have one? I can look now, but if you have one offhand, you can go first if you have one.
Let me see.
Or are we just so defeated by what
No, I
we
do have
witnessed?
one, and it's so stupid.
It's stupid?
It's
Let's hear
not
it even
stupid
better.
like bad. It's just like again, I don't know like why.
Our memory's in the same place on Facebook because I can't find them.
Let me see.
Where do you get to like your
Yeah, if you hit the little menu button, like the 3 lines.
I don't know if I'm just out info. I'll find it. I feel like an old lady.
Wait, at the bottom where it says like home, friends, reels. Do you see all that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So all the way to the right, hit the word menu. And then you'll see
Oh my
like
god.
memory saved, group.
Yeah, I got it. I was just looking in the wrong place. I'm so frazzled by the
I'm so
riggery that's
frazzled.
taking place. I can't handle the riggery of what's taking
Yes.
place.
Um,
Ugh, God.
so let me,
I'm loading old, like, things trying to find something. I don't think
yes.
I have anything offhand, though, so if you
Okay. Oh, 15 years ago, June 28th, 2010. In a world that gives you the opportunity to be anything you want, dot, 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 just be yourself.
mic drop.
Mic drop, boom, mic drop.
I can't. I'm done. Hey, you were an inspiration.
Yes.
You were like, "Let
Also,
me hit him with this one."
14 years ago,
Mm.
um, I made a status with the lyrics from Skyscraper from by Demi Lovato.
Oh, hey, good song.
Good song. So
Emotional song.
I was really going through something. I
What did you
must.
say? What were the
What?
lyrics that
It
you
literally just like you can take everything I have, you can break everything I am, like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper, like that. Something.
Uh-huh. You just put the whole thing in
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Did you change any of the letters or do any of that doodad stuff?
No.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about, right? Where you would, like some of the statuses where you would just, like, change the letters for, like, no reason.
Yeah. Mhm.
Which is this is hilarious because I don't know if I had a song linked to this. I did find one from July 25th, 2010. I don't know if this is like Facebook hasn't like maybe malfunctioned from the way that things used to be linked to it before, or maybe I just typed this out. Maybe I had a status above it or something, or a couple. I don't know. I have a status that literally just says that song takes me back. Dot dot.
Well, what song?
What song, girl? What song? It doesn't. But it's hilarious that you had the skyscraper lyrics, and then I have a status that says that song takes me back.
I really wonder what year was this?
2010,
I'm trying to think. I
July
didn't know you
20.
in 2010, so I don't
No,
know
I know.
what kind of music were interesting.
What
Fifth
song?
Harmony, maybe were they around in 2010?
Oh no, I think that was before Harmony. This was probably I don't know. I couldn't tell you. What should be like a Hillary Duff song or
Oh
something?
yeah, or
That song takes me back.
sneakers.
It's
Yeah.
like why not take a
Yes.
crazy chance?
Yes. That song takes me back.
Oh,
Dot dot dot. So, four dots. Ooh, dot dot dot
it's so,
dot.
it's it's so ominous because it's like, girl, what are you talking?
What? And also takes.
I wanna put that meme, with that where it's like, "That song takes me back. Alright, grandma, let's get you to bed."
All right, grandma. But also like it says takes me back. It was 2010. So like when you say take me back, like what time frame are you talking about? Like were you talking about something, or maybe it was like Skater Boy or something by Avril Lavigne. Like
Man, because saying that song takes me back while being in 2010 is crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Like what
It
song are
was
you?
already
Yeah,
no, it was like, my brain was like an, Inside Out 2 where nostalgia tries to come out, and there's like, "Oh, not yet,
not yet.
nostalgia, like, wait a couple
And
years."
she's like, okay,
Okay.
but she's like a little old lady. I can't.
I don't We and I'm gonna quote another, Ru Queen, in the words of Detox, "I've had it, officially."
Yes,
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, the only Drag Race winner that we've had this year is Anya Nerf. That's
yes,
what
yep.
I'm gonna say. I can't believe there was no All-Stars this year. That's
There was
crazy.
no All Stars. Wow.
They just forgot. They forgot. Their budget cuts. They didn't do it. They didn't do
Yeah.
maybe they'll pick it back up next year and it'll be better.
Hopefully.
Let's start. Let's leave on a positivity note and manifesting maybe even. If you could pick one queen, or if you can't pick one, maybe like the top three or something, who would you want to come back for All Stars? If you could pick anybody, and I
Well,
don't, and not an all winners type situation, just somebody to come back for All
well, if we're
Stars.
picking someone that didn't win,
Hmm.
mm, I don't think she would come back. But I did really like Adore Delano. I just don't think she would ever come back.
No,
And I think she
no.
even said that.
Although,
But
yeah, yeah. She regretted it though when because I rewatched two recently, or I
yeah,
did the reunion or something. And in the reunion, she was upset that she didn't, like, she was
yeah,
like, "Why did I do that?" Like, she was upset. But
yeah,
now, I think she's in a different headspace now.
yeah,
I think she's like beyond like,
yeah.
but
But her,
really, I really wonder what would have happened though if she would have stayed in All Stars too.
yeah.
Because hey,
Um,
she did top three in season 6.
yeah.
She did really good.
So Adore, I like, but I don't think she would come back. Anitra
No,
is probably my top pick.
yeah, yeah.
For obvious
God,
reasons.
Nature needs to come back.
I also
They should make
really,
like they should make like a all stars like specifically like runners up. I think that would be
yeah. So
crazy.
runners up, like second place off.
Yeah.
Because I do like Anitra, and I also really like Lucy in that season. She kind of
Who?
annoyed me.
Who did?
Lucy.
Oh, Lucy. Oh yeah, yeah,
She annoyed me sometimes, but
yeah.
she did really well. And her Joan
Mistress would
Rivers.
not. Mistress would not take her foot off of Lucy's neck all season though.
Yeah.
I will say. Now I watched that back. I'm basically just recycling. Like I'll be like, what haven't I watched in a while? Season
Yes.
15. Okay.
I know. I'm
But
rewatching
they,
the last season. Um,
yeah.
and
But yeah, they really. I think she's the comeback even just to have a new headspace to compete in, because damn, they found like one insecurity that she had, and like Mistress would just twist the knife
yeah.
like the entire season. So like
Hmm.
I feel like Lucy was just out of it, like
Yes.
just upset the whole
But I
time.
love her read. Going back to all the reads, but like when she reads Mistress and she's like, I know we all clock her for those kitten heels, but it's not her fault. They start off as stilettos. This is like
her her
pre
Joan
weight loss.
she would right, exactly. But and she did a good. Hey, she would. We hope if she would come back, she would kill it in Snatch Game
Oh
again,
yeah,
because she did. Joan Rivers.
it was so good. So who would you have come back?
I mean, I did. Anitra was definitely one of
Yeah,
my picks.
yeah,
I need Sophia Crystal to come back, man.
yeah.
And
She.
again with another runner up, but
I feel
I
like
need her. I need her crown. I need her to be crowned because
I
that was
feel like
crazy. I'm
um.
biased, I know, because I'm from Philly, and I was like, oh my God, a Philly queen, that's crazy.
But
That
even
was
so,
definitely
like
part of
even
it.
if I wasn't from the area, like she deserved to win.
Oh, please.
I I got very annoyed very quickly with Nymphia.
I know. Yeah,
Um, she
yeah,
acted every challenge. She acted like she couldn't do it, and then she killed it.
yeah.
And it just got old.
She later said that it was like a defense mechanism, and it made complete sense though. It was like, oh, okay, so you were putting that on. Now it makes complete
Yes.
sense. Like,
Um, I just don't think her against Saphira like she should have won. But whatever. Plain Jane
yeah.
is also one that I would just
Oh
love
my God. If they're
for
gonna continue this, if they're gonna continue this bracket style, imagine if they brought Saphira and Plane back and they were in the same bracket.
no a
That would
mandatory
be.
meeting and Plain Jane.
Oh my God, all three of them in the same bracket, they would kill each other. Well, Plane and Amanda would kill
Or
each
they
other, and
could
then
they
Saphira would
could do
just be
bracket
like,
style and have every bracket be people from the same season.
yeah,
So you're recompeting with other people from your season,
yeah,
which would be kind of cool. But
I know.
Plain Jane, Saphira, Anitra, yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I think I've seen. I don't know if Plain Jane was talking about. I mean, right now I think she was at the in the like Vegas like residency show, like the
yeah.
live show that they have. I don't know if she's still doing that, but I don't know. I know they've I've seen Saphira talk in interviews about like, oh, would you come back? And she said, yeah, of course I
Mm-hmm.
would.
Yeah.
If Mama calls, I'll answer, I think she said.
Yes. So I would love to
But
see
yeah,
her come back.
yeah,
And
totally
Dawn
kill
is
it.
another one. I think she's in the rumored cast to come back.
She
But
is,
I did
yeah.
like Dawn in her season. Thought she was pretty funny and very unique with her looks. So
Are you?
she'll do
Are
well.
you? What are you, vegan? I actually think we should let animals vote. And who would they vote for?
Not
Not
you.
you.
I'm rewatching that season currently and it's
I need to
cracks.
rewatch because now I think season 17 is streaming now, so I think my next plan is rewatch 16 and then just go back into.
Yes. Yep. But
Well, hey, I gotta rewatch season 17 before the Butt Toot King show.
yes.
I can't wait.
I
We'll
can't wait.
definitely have a pod. We're definitely gonna have a pod about that,
Oh
especially
yes.
because we're doing meet and greet. So we'll have a whole,
Oh yes.
we'll have a whole.
I
Oh my
can't.
god, that's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be so good. But what
Learn how to make
socials?
bracelets. I learned how to make bracelets now, so they're getting bracelets.
Yes.
But I have enough time to hone my skill so that I'm even better at it. By the time
Yes.
October rolls around,
But
oh,
what social media do we got?
we got everything. We got Blue Sky. No, that's the most underrated one of them all.
Yes.
But the more popular ones, we have Instagram. We every episode is we come out on Apple, Spotify,
YouTube.
YouTube.
TikTok we
We got
have.
it all. We got it all.
TikTok. Yep.
TikTok. Again, I'd say this every time, but holding on to TikTok while we still can.
Yes.
Because now I heard another rumor that's going away. I hope it's not true.
Great. Just
So
what?
stupid if it does.
Yeah. Because why bring it back
But
just to take it away again? You should just took it and not brought it back.
and then right and then well, here's the thing though. There's always gonna be another form of social media. I mean, when Vine died, we thought that was it, and then TikTok came around. So
That's true.
there's always gonna be you kids with your Instagrams and your
Yes.
TikToks and your
I wish Vine was still around, but I don't think it would do well nowadays. But
no.
like Vine in its prime, and we should do a whole episode just on Vine. But like,
Yeah.
oh, in its prime,
I
so
think
good.
I have some of my vines like saved somewhere.
I
I
wish
think
I
I
I
saved
wish I could
somewhere.
have saved some of them because
There's gotta be. I think there's like an archival set. I don't know if they took it down though.
I
Well,
don't
anyway, well,
know.
this will be a future. Oh, we could do a future. The wheels are turning on air, but we could do like a future episode. Stay tuned. We might do a future episode where we do a retrospective on like old forms of social
Yeah.
media. We could talk about MySpace and all that stuff. How I used to code to put a song into my MySpace.
Oh, see, I never had MySpace, but I do remember
Oh, I had
being
MySpace.
able to like code and do things for Tumblr. So
Yeah, Tumblr. I was like editing code. You would have thought I took a whole coding class, like what I do. with
yeah.
Tumblr. Oh man. Well, hey, can't believe there wasn't an All Stars that year. This year, so
Wow,
sad.
that's crazy. That's so sad. They should bring All Stars back. Like,
Remember how they in the early seasons of Drag Race they would just have the insane like hashtags, hashtag bring back All Stars or else.
yeah.
We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.